Let me say it again. Whatever relationship you had with me in the future has nothing to do with the me that's here now. As far as I'm concerned, I only met you yesterday. You're practically a stranger. A stranger? So don't go pushing your feelings onto me or thinking it's okay to lie to me.
I absolutely hate that.
Nozomi vented everything she was feeling at me. Her voice had turned cold and hard in a way I've never heard before. I don't remember much about what happened after that. We got back to the school bus at some point, but the mood was still somber. We rode along in silence and got back to the last defense academy a little bit before daybreak. Wow. Rough start for this round, huh? You know, if I were Takumi, and I went through those first 100 days, which were admittedly hard, trying, and emotional, and I went back to do it all again, and my reality became the comedy route, just for me to catch the snarky syndrome or whatever it was called, I'd be pretty mad. I'd be pretty upset. That being said, good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the vibrant Toonlink Dave Bravo Dave and Alamino. That anomaly, the Anomalocaris. I can talk. I promise. I promise you. But we're back with more 100 line. We are 64? 62 or 64 endings in. I think we are at 62 potentially, and we will get to 64 this time, most definitely. Because now we have to go down the fish route, correct? No, we have to go down the forward the message route. We already went down the fish, I'm sorry, the meat route. We're on the fish route. And now we are forwarding the message or not. We are not this time. So let's do it. If you are wondering what's going on, where we are, this is all shenanigans. This is the oops all shenanigans route. If you're looking for 100 line lore, or anything of that nature, not here. That's not what you should be looking for here. Maybe not for, maybe for the, like, second half or, like, late in this episode you might look for it. But otherwise, no, this is not the episode for you. We got 40-something more episodes. Is this the 50th? Hold Takumi. I'm gonna go see what our previous episode was. I can actually do that on my phone, my telephone. I don't think we're quite at 50. I think we might be at 49 though. But we are very much on pace to beat 100 line before 100 episodes, which is nice. No, this is 50! Oh my gosh, yeah. This is episode 50 of 100 line. It is the half 100 episode, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's not send this thing and let's see what happens because I assume we're gonna get 2 more endings here. Nope, I'd better not. Thinking about this is a waste of my time. I'd better just get ready for tomorrow. Just as I was about to crawl into bed.
Huh?
Oh, really? I was gonna say it's really late for the doorbell. Who could it be at this hour? Can I just go to bed and not? No, I guess not. I cautiously open the door to find.
Are you sure? Takumi, your decision just now will curse you for...
Lamau! Okay, that's funny. I ignored her and closed the door and then went straight for bed. That's funny. Free of unnecessary thoughts, I fell asleep surprisingly quickly.
I wasn't done yet!
Yeah, no, that's fine to read.
Get the hell out of my dream!
Crazy. His dream. But it was all a dream. That would be crazy. Well, who knows? Anywho, Takumi. Huh. What happened to the announcement? Did I oversleep? It is afternoon. What time is it? I got out of bed and looked at the clock to see it was already past noon. I really overslept. I wonder why. I must have been exhausted, I guess. Anyway, I better go to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. And so I immediately made my way to the cafeteria. And here we are. No one's here. Well, I mean, it isn't exactly peak meal time. Nobody would be eating at this hour. Really? Is it like late afternoon? Because I was going to say right around like 1 or noon, 1, 2. That's like prime lunchtime. Anyway, I better get some food in me. I was about to make myself something or other in the Rational-matic when just then... Well, what? That was... I heard a blood-curdling scream from the hallway. It was clear that something had happened. What's going on? Spurred by the sudden surge of anxiety, I flew out of the onto the hallway, certainly to see probably shenanigans given this route, but we'll see. Was that your scream just now? Absolutely not. What are you talking about? Nope. You really talking to me? That you think that was a Moko? This boy's high. Nope. I think it came from the classroom over there. The classroom? Got it. Thanks. I'll go check it out. I'll be there as soon as I finish my morning sheet mask and touch up my makeup. Huh? I was gonna say there's no sense of urgency. Like, let me get my makeup in check before I go check out who was screaming over there. What classroom? Can I also teleport there? I can teleport there. Even better. I burst in the classroom to see Kurara, Kyoshika, and Takamaru. But Kurara was slumped on the ground as if her knees had buckled with shock. Oh, well at least he's not dead. Oh, it looked like that tomato don't look too good right now. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. What's the matter, Kurara? Did something happen? Look, there. I looked where Kurara's trembling finger was pointing. And saw Darumi listlessly slumped against a wall.
Darumi?
I was at a loss for words. My blood ran cold as I started to imagine the worst.
She's not dead, right?
No.
Because that makes no sense at all.
They've taken the fish route very seriously, huh?
A fish-headed monster!
Okay,
Says the tomato head.
I'll bite.
Hey! My mask is a mark of my nobility!
Is it?
How dare you associate it with this nasty fish?
I wasn't trying to do that at all.
I heard you try to quip in a parenthetical just now.
Well, to be fair, you are the king of quips out here, Takumi. Oh crap, I let that slip right
More
out.
importantly, what's going on here? Is Darumi trying to prank us or something?
But it doesn't look like a mask to me. Looks like the real deal.
Like a real large fish?
Not a mask? That's ridiculous.
Of course it's not a mask. It's something far worse.
Elaborate?
Kyoshika, do you know what's going on?
I'm all but certain. I know what this is.
Whoa.
A super great, ultra super dynamic rare disease that has been rumored since time immemorial.
Ma'am?
That already sounds like a huge pain in the ass.
Agreed.
It's terminal macroheaditis.
Terminal macroheaditis.
Well, that kind of explains itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Once someone ends up like this, there's no saving them. Their story ends when their friends weep as they cook them up for dinner.
So is she dead?
Fuck that! You gotta be kidding!
It's hard to imagine that Lady Darumi would be a. Did she? Hold on a minute. My brain just registered. She was standing up with the freaking mackerel head. Anywho, would be afflicted by such a rare disease for no reason at all. There must be some reason she was infected. A reason? Don't tell me it's the curse. That's impossible. There's no such things as curses. Oh, but terminal macroheaditis is totally sensible to you. I would rather believe in a curse than terminal macroheaditis. Wasn't she so scared and sobbing and clinging to Rumi earlier anyway? There must be a can of mackerel or an empty can or a canned response, not a canned response, somewhere in the school that caused this. A canned response is capable of this? Lady Darumi, please watch over us from up there in heaven. I, Kiyoshika Magadori, together with this mighty holy Jumanji sword will find the cause of this bizarre illness, and avenge Lady Darumi. Takumi, stop her at once. That's far too dangerous. I can already imagine her going completely off the rails and coming back with a fish head herself. If you're that bothered, why don't you stop her? Aren't you supposed to be the voice of reason around here? Yeah, I guess he is usually the straight man. I don't remember agreeing to that. You're the leader. Huh? I think I missed my chance to tell you guys that I'm still alive. What do I do now? You're alive? After watching Kiyoshika take Darumi away in search of finding the cause of her newly developed mackerel head, so it's really not a mask, that's just her head now, huh? Okay then. I just decided to head back to my room. I hope there's free time, and I hope I can hang out with Mackerel Head Darumi. What was that all about? Why? How does someone's head turn into a fish? It must have been the fish route that we chose. But, well, we didn't have anything specifically to do with meat on the meat route. But on the fish route, we certainly do, apparently. Given all the unbelievable things that transpired at the school, I guess that this isn't that crazy. No! This is, I think, on the far end of the, that's nonsensical. Maybe not crazy, but it's the most nonsensical thing we've seen. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe it is that crazy. There you go. Thank you. But Darumi seems fine, so I guess I'll just prepare for the next battle as usual. Are you telling me that... Okay, well, first and foremost, if I can hang out with Darumi, I feel like we must on this occasion. But I think she is unavailable with Kiyoshika. Now, what if I try to go to do a exploration? If I try to explore, I can't because it's afternoon. And you know what? I think that means that we're just not going to be able to explore it ever again. Let's go back to our room. We're not doing anything. Well, I don't know if we've hung out with you here. I'm trying to think if there's like anyone who we just haven't hung out with really at all. The Wonder Twins. I feel like we don't hang out with Ima a bunch, so let's hang out with Ima in the Gift-O-Matic room, the rec room. Mr. Simino, would you? Oh no, we have done this. He used to play piano. You, other Wonder Twin. Have we hung out with you here? I feel like we have as well. I want to ride a horse, so a novel set at the school, but I can't come up with any good ideas. Yeah, we've seen this one too. Dang. And I was like, I'm 90% sure we hung out with Takamura rather, in that room as well. So I think I don't think we've done our full due diligence on hanging out with people in every room. But you know, we've done it for a lot, I guess. How did Darumi end up turning into a fish in the first place? She'll be normal tomorrow, right? I'm not really sure, but I'll just call it a night here. Is this thing gonna spread? We're gonna end up fighting like a mackerel-headed,
Up and out of troops!
Vestinus?
Get ready!
Guess I'll go to the cafeteria. Maybe there's some kind of development? Probably. When I arrived, only the Tsukumu twins, Ava and Gaku, were there. Really? Ava without Shoma? Nobody had seen Darumi nor Kiyoshika, so I quickly took my leave. Huh. It's possible to ignore this, isn't it? It's just too freaky. But I need to prepare for the next offensive battle. Who knows when the enemy will strike again? What are our odds this will end with Takumi being mackerel-headed? You, hello. Oh, no words here. What about you? Yugamo, what are you doing in here? I was just pondering the differences between life before and after revival while I was looking at the Revival-O-Matic. The differences? Can I truly conclude that I'm the same me before and after resurrection? I couldn't exactly keep up with what he was saying, but for whatever reason, it gave me goosebumps. And I understand him a little bit better. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I could have, well, if nobody had seen them, I probably can't explore with them, so whatever. We'll head to you, because I actually don't know if we've talked to you in the metal shop. I feel like we only talked to you a handful of times. Oh, did you come here to craft some weapons too?
Huh?
Hey, Takumi, do you know what makes a great weapon? What makes a great weapon? I guess how lethal they are? That is certainly important. A weapon must be able to kill an enemy, or it serves no purpose. But even more important, is a low failure rate. That is fair.
Huh?
A low failure rate? Why you look so like what? Really? How fascinating. That concept makes no sense to me. It makes a lot of sense, Takumi. No matter how capable the weapon, if it breaks, it's just as good as trash. Stories of key weapons breaking at critical times, leading to entire squads getting wiped out, they're more common than you think. Really? That's why an outdated, cheaper model is usually just right. Is actually rather just right. Cheap weapons may not have much to them, but their simple constructions means fewer points of failure. A reliable cheap weapon is better than a useless expensive one. Expensive taste shouldn't carry over to the battlefield. Huh. I feel like I do understand her a little bit better. Good night, C-Ray. Enjoy your yawns. Time for bed. Seriously, how did she end up with a fish head? I want to believe that she'll be back to normal the next time I see her. I'm kind of tired. I better just hit the sack. I'm pretty sure you're going to see the both of them with his fish heads. I hate to admit it, Takumi.
Be ready to give your life.
Imagine C-Ray with fish head. Okay, off to the cafeteria. Maybe they figured out the fish head thing. Well, they're making me walk there this time. And Darumi is in there. Look at that. Her sprite got no fish for a head. That's pretty great.
Oh, Takumi.
Nope.
Morning.
Hey. Morning. You still got a little. Okay. You still got the fish head?
Yeah!
Well, thanks for sharing your scintillating observation so early in the morning. Do you want me to have some, you want to have some mackerel miso soup with me? That feels like cannibalism for you now. Huh? Yep, isn't that basically cannibalism? Are you seriously okay like that? I've never had mackerel miso soup before. Actually, it's cheering me up a little bit. I can't wear makeup with this head. It's so lame, a total bummer. I think you have bigger problems right now. Well, maybe it's not an issue, right? Actually, breathing through gills might be even better than how I was doing it before. What? I see. I still don't understand this one iota, but Darumi herself doesn't seem to be too bothered. Is this really okay? Well, I'll look into how to fix this later. For now, I'll just have a breakfast that doesn't involve any fish. My plans were suddenly derailed when... That's the same shriek. What's going on? She's shrieking again?
Blub, blub, blub. At last it begins.
Oh no. What begins? What are you talking
This
about?
fish virus thing is a serious biohazard.
Then why do we have you out and about?
A pandemic that will slowly spread. Time for a killing game where we find out who can survive without getting turned into a fish.
I feel like Darumi's enunciation of killing game is now deeply ingrained in my brain.
Oh my god, it's going to krill us all.
Takumi, stop. No.
Cringe.
Agreed. I guess I should have kept that to myself. Oh my god, it's gonna krill us all. Okay, well yeah, saying it the second time is actually a little funnier. Actually, I have no idea what's going on, so you go check, okay? Blub, blub, blub. Thanks. Right, I'll head to where the screaming was coming from. I hurriedly ran to the corridor. I assume it's the same place. Ava, did you hear that scream? Yes, I believe it was Miss Kurara. I knew it. I believe it was coming from the roof this time. Perhaps something happened there. On the roof? Okay, thanks. I'll check it out. I have been ordered to clean the toilets rather, so I will join you when I am finished. Alright, well, I'm not walking to the roof. Forget that. I can teleport. Uh-oh. Well, Kiyoshika's here with them, so maybe it's actually not Kiyoshika this time. I think when I went in there last time, Darumi wasn't on the picture list, or maybe she was, I don't know. There might not have even been a picture list, to be honest. I burst onto the roof to see Kurara, Kiyoshika, and Gaku. Uh-oh. Oh no, you said those three, but you didn't say... You gotta be kidding me. I swear, if it's Hiruko, who's got a fish head... She was slumped on the ground as if, and her knees buckled with shock. Deja vu. Again, Kurara? How many times is this now? Look, there! I looked at where Kurara's trembling finger was pointing. This is a disaster. It's a fish. Hiroko's turned into a fish and freaking died. What the heck is going on, bro? Don't worry, this is my second time dealing with this, so do you mind if I skip the explanation? What? No, don't be a dick. Don't just go yada yada and now Hiroko's a fish or whatever.
Hey!
Okay, yada yada and now Hiroko's a fish. You're telling me Darumi's... You're telling me Darumi's a fish too? What's going on in this freaking school? How do you figure that out from yada yada? Ugh, my cowardice has resulted in a second casualty. Lady Hiroko, I shall avenge thee. She's probably not dead. Man, I can't stick around and watch this. I'm going back to my room. Wow, he practically begged to be the next one with that. You don't see characters basically signal their own deaths like that anymore. So, when exactly should I speak up, huh? Don't ask me. We heard what Hiroko had to say, but she didn't seem to have any inkling as to what happened, or rather, what had turned her into a fish. I watched as Kyoshika dragged Hiroko away, vowing to find the cause this time for sure. And I went back to my room. Hiroko's got a mackerel head too, and what's going on? What could be causing this, and why a mackerel? There's plenty of other fish in the sea. There's plenty of other fish in the sea. Hilarious. I'm not going to be able to figure this out. Racking my brain is a waste of time. I'm going to go prepare for the next battle. That's all I can do. More free time. Show him in the hallway. Takamaru in the hallway. Yugumu in the bio lab, rather. Let's do Shoma. We've definitely talked to Shoma in the hallway. At least I think so, to be honest. Maybe there's a world where we haven't. I don't think this is that world, though. You know what I mean? Shoma. Ah ha 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 ha. Well, that's different. You seem like you're having fun, Shoma. What are you up to? I'm walking my imaginary dog. He's such a cutie pie. I can't help but smile. Imaginary dog? Yeah, a dog that only exists inside of my head. His name is Leo the Second. Walking around the school with him is my new routine. He's walking a non-existent dog. Well, walking is good exercise, so I guess that's fine. After spending some time walking Leo the Second, yeah, well, I understand him a little better. He's losing it. Alright, who else is around? Nobody. Yeah, sure, we'll hang out with Ava in the courtyard, even though I feel like we've hung out with Ava in the courtyard before. But maybe we haven't for real. Give me an order. I cannot do anything unless I am ordered. Hey, Ava, doesn't it feel nice to do nothing sometimes? Do nothing. It must wear you down to have orders 24/7. You should just do nothing today and take a relaxing break. Understood, I will do nothing. After that, Ava and I didn't exchange a single word. We just leisurely enjoyed the feeling of the sun. Oh, well that's nice. They did nothing together. As this day comes to a close, well then, good night. Thanks, Varka. Night already? I wonder how the fish girls are doing. How do they sleep with their heads like that? Can they get a good rest? This isn't my problem to worry about. I better just get to sleep. It's gonna be your problem eventually when you get a fish head at the end of this. I'm trying to think ahead to see, like, hello. Oh, actually. We interrupt your morning announcement to bring you some breaking news. Early this morning, Maruko was discovered to have developed a fish head. According to the first witness on the scene, identified only as Miss K. Well, I think you kind of gave away who Miss K is. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you didn't, what, you had two people who it could have been. But now, we know exactly who it is. Pardon me, this is the third person in a row, so I wasn't even surprised. Can you just tell everyone through an announcement? Wow, shocking stuff.
Oh.
After being further victimized by the witness's utter indifference, Maruko wept fishy tears and went back to his room. If there's anyone out there with some free time, please console him. That concludes our breaking news report. I don't have time for that. Just stop being surprised by this. Anyway, what should I do today? Is he in his room? Well, I can't go to his room, so it is what it is. And I don't think I can hang out with anybody who is fish-headed. Oh, you're there. Is your sprite in the hallway? Certainly. Oh. What's up? No, I don't. Don't be scared. That's what the revival matic is for, right? Well, she seems to be her normal self, so good for her. Let's hang out with Tsubasa. No, we've definitely hung out with her in here. She wanted to look at the Rashnomadic, so we're not going to do that. We could try Nozomi on the roof as the only other person. Otherwise, we'll do Nozomi on the roof regardless. Hey, what's up? Want to take a break on the roof with me, Takumi? I've decided to spend my breaks on the roof. I love gazing at the big blue sky and discovering unusual clouds. Hey, that sounds very you, Nozomi. Oh, look, that cloud is shaped like a tulip. It looks like a big flower blooming in the sky. A tulip? It looks like a chicken skewer to me, really. Ah, and that one's a piano. I wonder what it would sound like if we could play it. A piano? I'm seeing a hamburger. All he thinks about is food. It's all food to you. Are you hungry, Takumi? Now that you mention it, I went to go and get lunch. Okay, that was kind of funny. Anybody else? Moko in the... Ooh, I don't think we've actually I don't think we've hung out with Moko much at all in any of these locations. So yeah, let's do Moko in this area. Hello. Takumi, come do some training with me. Oh, we actually might have done this, huh? You're always training, Moko. Don't you ever get tired? Of course not. Training is life, Takumi. Just like how a tuna fish will die if it stops swimming, I'm gonna move non-stop until my life is over. Well, don't say fish too loudly or else you'll be the next one with a fish head. Never lie, never cheat, never quit. You know, I thought she was going for an Eddie Guerrero reference of lie, cheat, and steal. That's what he used to do to win his matches, baby. But she wouldn't lie, never cheat, never quit. That, almost, you know, we'll see. Those are the famous words of my favorite Belgian wrestler. You even know what Belgian, even know rather about Belgian wrestlers? Now it's time to train. First we run. That was close to never lie, never cheat, never quit. Never quit. You know, that almost seems like a combination of the opposite of Eddie Guerrero, but honestly a similar vein of John Cena's Never Give Up. Anywho, let's move those games until they refuse to take another step. I ran with Moko until my soul left my body. And then the revival medic brought me back, and so we're here at nighttime. And Toodaloo Ray. So we now have a Gaku as well. So that's 3 of the unit. Time for bed then. If I let myself start thinking about what's going on, I'll never stop. And we can't stop, and we won't stop. Day 68, almost day 69, which I feel like should have been taken more advantage of in this comedy route, quote unquote. Huh, morning already. Better to the cafeteria for now. I want to see how things are going. I have a feeling we're going to get a time skip in like the next 2 or 3 days. Mackerel and miso soup is the bomb. I could eat it every day. Don't be ridiculous, mackerel is best grilled with salt. Huh? Have neither of you ever eaten mackerel sushi? It's crazy good. Okay, I turned around and quietly left the cafeteria. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. What a horrible sight. They're all eating their own kind. This has to be a nightmare. Someone please wake me up. Wake me up inside. I have to stop thinking about this. I need to focus on the next defensive battle, which... once again, I don't know if we're gonna have one on this round. So we get out with Kiyoshika in the library, or you in the hallway we've definitely done. You in the infirmary we have also done, I believe. So I think we'll go Kiyoshika in the library. Miss K? Sir Takumi, would you like to read some manga with me? I think have we done this one too? I would never have imagined I could find old issues of my favorite manga publisher here. Destiny smiles upon me. No, I dare say fate herself smiles upon me. Destiny and fate mean the same thing. But I do wonder how the protagonists of these stories managed to be so cool. Just reading their tales makes my heart skip, my pulse race. Ninjas, pirates, demon slayers, underdog sportsmen. She's hitting all the faves out here, actually. Even princely tennis players. Got a long ways to go. Paragons of coolness. I'm seriously totally obsessed. I'm so enamored my heart's about to give out. Kiyoshika? Kiyoshika then had a sudden heart attack. I brought her back to the revival-matic, and I understood her a little better. Okay. We go on. You are in the infirmary, which I think we have done before because you wanted to check out the revival-matic. You in the hallway, which we've done. You in the cafeteria, we may not have done. So let's go Yugamu Cafeteria. See what you're talking about. You want to do a little cooking with me? No, I don't think so, but okay. I'm shocked. You can cook? Despite how I look, I have a rather domestic side. Maybe I should have been a house husband. Maybe I should be a house husband in the future. Any takers, Takumi? I kid, of course, unless. This is actually more like training than cooking. I'm working on poisoning techniques. Poison! Mixing poison in a delicious food and leading my target to eating to eternal rest. Not eating rest. Not a dream eater. We're not in love. We don't have a little Pokemon dream eater move out here. Not today. A pro assassin must be well versed in the art of cooking. All right, he's an assassin. I wish he wouldn't do assassin training at the school. And then we ate together. You know, we had to spend some time together, and it was certainly the end of the day. Okay, thank you, Sirai. Taking me to day 69. Man, what's gonna happen to us now? I can't think about it. I don't want to think about it. I kind of would like to see if there is a battle that happens, and if that battle contains, like, fish head models. That'd be crazy. I collapse weakly onto the bed, and then suddenly, day 69. Come on, baby. Come on.
Get ready for your... Prepare to be ready to give your...
Yeah, nothing special. I can't believe they've done this. Another morning, I guess it's off to the cafeteria, and then maybe something's changed about our whole situation. I prayed for good news and made my way to the cafeteria. And there's a train. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Oh, Nozomi, morning. Glad you don't have a fish head. What do you think is going on here? Why is this happening? How come you can't spell mackerel? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Weird, I can spell anchovy and haddock. Blub, blub, blub. It doesn't make any sense. I'd sure hope they get better soon. Better? Do you think it works like that? Like a cold? Well, I just have to hope so. I quickly finished my breakfast while watching the fish heads as they conversed entirely unbothered. Then I returned to my room to think about what to do next. Standing by disregard makes me feel more uneasy and more confused. I'll focus on preparing for our next fight. That's all I can do for right now. Okay, well, who else is up here? Kako, we've talked to you outside the building. I'm certain we've talked to you in the garage. I don't know if we've talked to you in the training room. You have died in this room before. Takumi, assist me with my training. Okay. Okay, time for another mock battle. Brace yourself. I trained with Kurara. And that's all it was. Apparently, I have talked to her in there, which is hilarious. Who else wants to talk? Shoma in the cafeteria, which we may not have done before. You in the courtyard, which I actually don't think we've done before either. And I think it's actually just you two. Not the band. You two characters. Hey, what's up? Hee hee hee, ah ha ha. You seem like you're having fun, Nozomi. What are you up to? I was just watering and fertilizing these flowers. Flowers are so cute. Just looking at them, whoops, so long water bottle. Just looking at them is enough to put a smile on my face. Ah ha ha ha. The sound of Nozomi giggling as she waters the flowers was far cuter than the flowers themselves. He is indeed, as the kids say, down bad. Thank you, C-Ray. You don't have a fish head. Take it to day 70. Another day done. When is this nonsense going to end? After these two endings, probably. Gonna go to sleep. Yep, that's the only thing to do right now. Forcibly shut my mind off as trying to avert my eyes from the reality before me. As day 70 approaches. So it's been about a week of this now.
Wow!
Yeah.
We have only just a bit longer. 30 days left. The end is really in sight now.
But there's other problems that need solving first. Some more rather pressing than others. But I really have no idea what we're meant to do. Now, if Kurara becomes a fish head, is she going to, like, be unmasked? Or is that going to still count as a mask for her? You know what I mean? Because I assume everyone's going to get fish headed. I decided to head to the cafeteria for now. Chub mackerels are the ones that live in low temperature waters. Blue mackerels are the ones that live in high temperature waters. Huh? How would I know? There aren't any waters in the TRC to begin with. Huh? Blub, blub, blub. And another morning spent listening to mackerel heads converse as I ate. Huh? Then I went back to my room. Do they even eat it? Do they do anything besides talk about mackerel? It's strange, isn't it? No matter how bizarre your situation, the longer it goes on, the more you get used to it. Okay, I guess I'll just get back to preparing. Yeah, this is a very free time heavy one. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with anybody in the bathroom, but sure, Yugamu, what are you doing in here? Hey there, Takumi, what coincidence seeing you here. Yugamu, what are you doing here? Just some minor business. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Well, now I'm definitely concerned. What kind of business do you have in the bathroom? Well, I just got this feeling that I was lacking erotic stimulation in my life as a... I'm sorry? You what?
Huh?
So I just thought I'd examine your excreta. Well, okay. What do either of those things have to do with one another? Hey, Takumi, you don't understand the salaciousness behind the act of excretion, okay? Oh, for the love of murder, I feel so bad for you and your lack of imagination. To excrete is to release something created inside your body through the genitals, right? Yugamu, you were trying so hard to be right down there at the bottom with Gaku. You're trying so hard. It's basically the same as a sexual act. I didn't understand a damn thing Yugamu was saying, but what I did understand was that he has some really twisted fetishes. After spending some time together, no, I still don't think I understand him any better. I can't say that I do. You know, maybe it's time we stop hanging out with Yugamu. Maybe we don't do that anymore. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't. What do you want? Wow, you know so much about this stuff, haha. Tsubasa, who are you talking to? The school bus, we're really hitting it off. Dang, I can't believe instead of dating Takumi this route, Tsubasa's dating the school bus. I was at a loss for words. Goodness gracious. I feel like everyone's losing their mind on this route. And the worst part is most of those I'm pretty sure you can get on any other route, so you know what I'm saying? Today is all done then. I hope there's some kind of development tomorrow. Maybe everyone will just be back to normal again. Nah, I doubt it. I shouldn't get my hopes up. Feeling like I was, a bit like I was giving up rather, I ended my activities for the day. Day 71 has arrived. Thank you, C-Ray. Another morning, I'd better get up. Okay, I kind of thought that was about to be a fight. Someone's here. Who'd show up this early? Sure enough, one of my friends was waiting at the door, but I was surprised when I saw who it was. Ooh, maybe Kurara? No, Yugamu. Takumi, you look so adorably sleepy. Adorable, rather, all sleepy like this. No, I don't want you in my room, especially after talking to you in the bathroom yesterday, Yugamu. I'm gonna have to ask you to go. Yugamu, what do you need this early in the morning? Oh, well, don't you think it's been boring the last few days? We haven't had any new incidents. So I thought I'd just walk around the school naked early in the... What? I thought I'd just walk around the school naked early in the morning to blow off some steam. I need to call 911 and let them know that I found the guy they're looking for. That's kind of hilarious. I may use that in the future. Don't act like that. Liberating yourself isn't just a sexual thing. It can also be refreshing. Why don't you join me next time? Yugamoon's been a bad 2 days for you and Takumi. I'll pass. You do what you want. Don't tell me you just came here to remind me rather that you're a pervert. You did plenty of good reminding yesterday. Huh? I came to promote the benefits of a nude walk.
Hey!
Just go to your room, man. Hold on, I have another proposition for you. What is it? Say the wrong thing and I'll seriously slam the door on you. Takamaru turned into a fish and collapsed in the leisure lounge. I want to dissect him, so how about you join me for a little filleting action? Absolutely. Wait, did you say Takamaru's a fish now too? Why didn't you lead with that? We're going to the leisure lounge. I hurried to the leisure lounge, dragging Yugumu along with me. Oh, he doesn't have the little fins. Takamaru, now he has a mackerel head too? I actually don't know. Is that a mackerel? Wait, Takumi, you've got it all wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's a mackerel. Why are you yelling? Takamaru, can't you see there's something off about this bizarre case? What do you mean? Here, look closely at Takamaru's head.
This isn't a mackerel. It's a bonito.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's the fins are not even there this time, so it is a completely different fish.
What?
He was like, huh? Not a mackerel, but a bonito?
It's not a mackerel, it's a bonito. So what exactly?
You don't know. Bonito and mackerel are both members of the Scombridae family, but
Okay.
they're different genera.
That's not what I was asking. Why would he suddenly be a bonito? Everyone else is a mackerel.
That's true.
That's right. Maybe you'd be able to come up with funnier commentary if it was a more obviously different fish, like a sunfish.
Okay.
I don't care about how funny my commentary is.
You should on this route. Huh? Where am I? Takamaru, you're awake. Are you alright? Am I a fucking fish now too? Damn, they got me. I gotta hit someone. I'm so pissed. I'm gonna hit myself. Brace yourself, bitch. Calm down, Takamaru. If you start hitting yourself, you'll just you'll make yourself a bonito fish plate, a fish paste. Stop being ridiculous. Takamaru will help you back to your room. So now we have two types of fish. After dropping Takamaru off, I returned to my room. Maybe we should have handed out that curse. A bonito. Why a bonito? The sudden change of the type of fish bothered me more than the increase of victims. There must be some reason, although I'm getting the feeling that I'm completely wasting my time thinking about this. I can't spend all day doing this. What should I do now? More free time. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? She is in the strange room, which I think we have actually been in there, and she said like, oh my gosh, we could hold like a movie night in here. You're in the classroom, which I think is different. And I'm pretty sure we've talked to you in the rec room, so let's go to Classroom Moko. What's up, Mokes? Hey, Takumi, want to hear more about my professional ethos? I think we actually might have heard about this too. Well, if you really want to know that bad, then I'll tell you all about my life as a pro wrestler. Yeah, we've heard this one. She told me about her professional ethos. And I understand her better. And into the afternoon. Moko in the gym we've done. Tsubasa in the garage we've done. Ava in the library, I don't believe we have. Hello. Give me an order. I can't do anything without being ordered. Well, since you're in the library, why not read something? Understood. I must read a book. What should I read? Let's see. How about this one? Understood. I will read it. After that, Ava dispassionately read through the dog encyclopedia I recommended. Ava's expression was utterly apathetic as she moved through the book's pages, but she'd smile brightly whenever there was a picture of a puppy. Oh, I guess Ava likes cute animals. And so now you know cute animals are things that she likes. Cool. That's for the Ava fans out there. You now know what she likes, cute animals. Another day, over. I never did figure out the difference between turning into a mackerel or turning into a bonito. Enough already. This is a waste of energy. I'm going to sleep. I swear, if this lasts the full extra 29 days without a skip, I may lose my mind. Shutting down my idle thoughts, I put myself to bed. Day 72. Because that's already 4 of us now, right? Morning already? I kind of feel like sleeping in. But at this rate, it wouldn't be surprising if somebody else turned into some kind of fish. Is there anything we can do? It happened as soon as I was racking my brain rather in bed. Okay. I reflexively jumped out of the bed.
Intruder alert.
Okay. Now, my thing is, I don't think this fight is gonna fight, you know what I mean? Or at the very least, our fish friends are not gonna be here. I gotta get to the war room. Well, our fish friends are in the war room. Everyone's here, you're all ready to fight, right?
Huh?
Right. All good here, let's do this. Let's fucking go. Wait, even Flame Boy, Shion's back there. Yay, let's see who's the highest kill streak. You guys serious as fish heads? Takumi, he stole your line. You know, I don't freak out about these things because I want to, right? Huh? If you don't react to everything, then what even qualifies you to be the protagonist? I have other things going for me. That won't suffice. Nowadays, protagonists need dozens and dozens of attributes to compete with all the other characters from jump. That's right, your main characteristics are being trash, being weak, being useless, and being a complete loser. Oh my gosh. Don't cook him, cook the fish. Hey, I have feelings too, you know. The protagonist isn't allowed to make a meta commentary. Knock it off already. More importantly, we're in a real pickle if this mackerel head thing isn't getting any better. Motherfucker, I'm a bonito. We might have strange heads, but they don't impede us. We can sortie without issue. It's actually a huge problem. We don't have models for this. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. In my heart of hearts, I thought to myself, they might just make the joke that we don't have those models, so you can't go to compete.
Hey!
That comment was way more meta. So you mean they can't join us? Of course not. We can't let them fight with those heads. Lame. I don't want to house sit. There's nothing we can do. There's only so many development hours. You guys can wait here. Takumi, you're really not supposed to say that. Okay, the enemy's drawing closer. Time to initiate a defensive battle. Hilarious. Alright. I'm cool with that. Unless they make me fight the battle because we don't have those characters. In which case, they gotta get fixed.
Everybody, fight on behalf of your fish-headed friends!
Right! Go, SDU Rangers!
Go, SDU Rangers!
Yes! I will kill the invaders!
Do. Annihilate all enemies. And, excellent. Okay, they can stay fish heads if I can still skip these battles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I only would have fought the battle if I could have fought with 3D fish-headed models. You know what I mean?
Oh, for the love of murder. These annoying things are killing me.
But they're all just minions. I don't see any commanders.
Correct.
Then it doesn't matter how many there are. We just have to get rid of them.
Double corrected.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it, sucker? That is a little Booker T reference by Moko as well. She knows her stuff. All of the other development hours that went into potentially making the fish head models actually went into wrestling research so Moko could continue making references. And you know what? Great decision. Everyone well done. Must have been hard without the whole team. You can rest for the day. Meanwhile, I'll make some 3D fish models. I'll have them ready by the next fight. You'll see. You won't. Don't lie to me, which means you're dismissed. He's not gonna have them ready. Once Zero was done yammering, we all went back to rest in our rooms. I wanted to ask if we really needed new 3D models for them, but I was too tired from fighting to even quip. We're not getting those models. They're not joining our fight. If they are, I'll be impressed, and I'll say, hey, if they are, I'll be impressed, and I will put as much as I'm pretty sure I'm gonna rank most of these, if not all of these comedy route ranks very low. If this one gives me 3D models with fish heads, it will be in my top 15 in 100 line, and I promise that when I do my ranking system. Okay. I woke up to the sound of my doorbell instead of the usual ridiculous announcement. What is it, this early? I murmured and glanced around the clock only to find it was already past noon. Apparently I'd seriously overslept. Huh? Okay, sorry, I'm coming. Who is it? Is it someone with a fishy head? The person on the other side practically threw the door open after I opened it just a crack.
Huh.
Sir Takumi, something dreadful has happened. What is it? I just woke up. So if you don't mind me telling me, or I'm sorry, if you don't mind keeping it down, apologies, but Lady Nozomi, she... Oh. Oh, you're having rejection symptoms now? I'm fine, Kyoshika, I can handle it. Nozomi, what is it? You don't look too good. Don't exaggerate, Takumi, this is nothing you need to what? Nozomi let out a pained sound rather than collapse with a thud. Nozomi? Don't tell me. Oh, never mind. It's not rejection symptoms. She's also a mackerel. Rejection symptoms? I don't think so. I don't think so. Then fishification shrimptoms? Oh my gosh.
Hey!
Kyoshika, be quiet. It's so strange. Takumi, this is incredible. Now that I'm a fish, I'm overflowing with power. My rejection symptoms are gone. How does that work? I've heard about this. I bet mackerel have some sort of nutrition. They, you know, they are high in nutritional value actually. That does something or other. Wow, you brought even less information to the table than I expected. I'm sure being a fish increases your protein, but I don't think being a nutrient is the same as absorbing one. Oh, maybe not. I feel unsteady. In the end, Nozomi ended up collapsing anyway. I knew it. She's unwell. Kyoshika, help me carry her to bed. Understood. Are you telling me she has rejection symptoms and the fish head? I worked with Kyoshika to haul Nozomi to bed. It wasn't rejection symptoms after all. She woke up soon after, as healthy as ever. Just with a fish head. Can you tell C-Ray so we can also make her a 3D model? As soon as I got back to my room, I let out a heavy sigh. Now, even Nozomi's got a mackerel head? What in the world is going on? I'm kind of tired. I'm just going to relax for today. But instead I relaxed for 10 days or 20 days. I decided to stop and spend the rest of the day resting in my room. 74.
Up and out of troops!
And there we go. Morning already. I'm glad it wasn't Nozomi's rejection symptoms flaring up, but she really does have a problem with them later. It's going to be a challenge. Before that happens, maybe there's something I can do about this strange phenomenon. For now, I need to get prepared for the next battle, which means free time. The twins are there, and she is in the war room. I don't remember if I did one for her in the war room, but maybe we have. No words this time.
Huh?
What are you doing here? I was observing the... Yeah, okay, never mind. We did do this one. The videos in Ego. I think we did this one last time. I remembered the pool one from last time, but not this one from last time. Just because I thought it was interesting that they did a whole, like, suit change for Ava during that one. Or did she... Oh, was she in the swimsuit when we got there? I think that was it. Anywho. You in the metal shop. You in the... We've definitely actually done you in the boys' bathroom. You in the leisure lounge. Don't know if we've done this. Are the characters in the leisure lounge just always in their swimsuits? I think that might be the case. Takumi, come swim with me. Swim with Moko. Yahoo, Takumi, isn't my swimsuit just as cute as a button? I made these fine threads all by myself. Oh, she made her own ring gear. I see you. Huh? That's a swimsuit? It looks like your usual costume to me. Talk to me, I can't believe you. What kind of man insults a pretty girl's swimsuit? Hey, I wasn't trying to insult. A young maiden is a delicate creature. One might die of sadness if you don't tell her that she's cute. So I believe you have something to say to me. Right, Takumi. Moko, you've never looked cuter. That swimsuit makes you look like a swan on the shore. Okay, stop complimenting me like that, silly boy. Flattery will get you nowhere. We'll get you out of the grave, apparently. But thanks. I understand Moko a little bit better. Enough to not perish. Oh, we didn't get the ding dong bing bong this time. It's nighttime and nothing's happened so far. The fish head incident is getting to me. I can't dwell on it. There's no telling when the invaders might attack again, so, you know. I won't let them take me by surprise. Unwilling to completely relax, I spent the rest of the night slipping in and out of sleep. In and out. In and out. Thank you, C-Ray. Up and Atom troops. Yo, if Varka ever says up and Atom troops in Genshin, I'm gonna scream. Or if he says time to rise and shine, I will scream. Maybe I'll pop into the cafeteria. I am pretty hungry today. Maybe I'll have some mackerel miso soup. You know what I mean? There's other ways to eat bonito than sashimi. Fry them up and they're amazing. But you can't roast them with miso. That's where mackerel is superior. You can also marinate them for an ethnic food vibe. And you can fry mackerel too, so it's even better with curry seasoning. Blah blah blah. Mackerel are better than bonito in every way. No way. I believe in the power of bonito. I watched the fierce debate between Mackerel and Bonito in a 1-on-4 match, to be honest. Rage on as I quickly finished my breakfast before heading back to my room. The more people get caught up in this, the more chaotic it gets. So for now, I'd better prepare for our next fight. We have less than 30 days left. You could have just said 25 days left, because that is, at the very least, notable. Shoma in the cafeteria. They really only want me to hang out with these 4 people on this route, for real. I'm pretty sure we'll hang out with you in the bio lab, but despite my better judgment, what's up? Takumi, this is an anatomical model as erotic to you as it is to me. What? Huh? No, it's just creepy. Oh, for the love of murder. You just don't get it. It's rare to find such a wonderful model. Look at those gorgeous organs. The heart is rubbery like a balloon. And the twist of the small intestines is amazing, like a labyrinth of love. It's too much to bear. It's so sexy, I can't stand to look. Okay, nothing you're saying makes a lick of sense to me, you know? Then let me teach you to appreciate the allure of this model until you fully comprehend. I tried to, no, he actually did say something here. After that, I was restrained by Yugumu and forced to listen to, okay, I shouldn't have done this to Takumi. I feel so bad. Listen to his explanation of the sex appeal on the anatomical model. I understand him better. For better or for worse? For worse. For worse. Moko in the metal shop. I don't think we've done Moko in the metal shop, so let's just do Moko in the metal shop. Moko, what's up? Takumi, let's do some crafting together. I'm here to make wrestling shoes. Do you want to help me out? Okay, apparently we have. I have no recollection of making wrestling shoes with Moko, so whatever, I suppose. So long, C-Ray, as our night of debauchery begins. Another day is gone, and they've been going by so quickly lately. I can't get caught up in the Mackerel Bonito question. The countdown is marching on. Whether we're all Mackerel or Bonito or whatever, we have to do this. But we can't do it if none of us have 3D models. Determined, I laid down in bed and called it a day. Because now we've also lost our healer, and I feel like we're about to lose somebody else on this day. I'll skip the cafeteria today. I'm sure nothing's left. I'll focus on the battle. 20-something days left. 24. 24. It was funnier yesterday. Hold on. Kyoshika and the gym. We might not have done Kyoshika in the gym. We did Moko in the leisure lounge a second ago. We'll do Kyoshika in the gym. What's up, Kyoshika? Sir Takumi will assist in my swordsmanship training today. A swords master must train every single day. One skill with the blade is just like the blade itself. It requires constant sharpening or it will become rusty. So that's why we're going to practice fireball jujutsu. I'm sorry, so fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi.
Hey!
What do you mean? Isn't that some kind of ninja thing? I thought you were talking about swords training. Don't get hung up on the details, Sir Takumi. You clearly don't understand the way of the blade. You understand, right? The true path to the sword is mastery through these manga. What in the world are you saying? And this is her normal thing, which is crazy. These series have swordsmen and ninjas, even athletes, and highly intellectual criminals. Because, wow. It's just every so often I catch a reference from her. And I'm like, Lamau. There's a variety. There's always something that resonates with every reader. The same can be said about the way of the blade. By arming yourself with a variety of techniques, you can resonate with any situation without fear. I still wasn't sure what Kyoshika was saying, but I gave up and trained with her. You guys did a lot of training during your little romance route. That was your bonding event. Moko's in the gym, which we've done. Kurara in the metal shop, which I believe we've done. We just did it today, actually. And Tsubasa is dating the car, so I don't need to do any of those. So let's just get an early night's rest. Little ding dong bing bong. Goodbye, C-Ray. I will say, this route has been, in fact, most of this side of the Kill Ato branch, pardon me, has been very free time heavy. Some of them may have fish heads, but at least everyone's still alive. That might mean that they can't fight with us, but that just means I have to fight hard enough for all of us. Well, hey, no. Next time you said there will be 3D models. I just need to try and make it to day 100. That's all I can do. I dozed off with a newfound determination. I kind of pray Veshnis has a fish head. I think that would be hilarious. Oh.
Get ready. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your...
Well, that was fun. Usually I skip through them. Someone else did this time.
Hey!
I'm coming. What do you want? No longer able to withstand the incessant ringing, I got out of bed. Who is it? And just as I open the door. Mrs. Simino, it's horrible, come! I assume it's Kako. She is a fish, huh? Wait a second, don't drag me. Ima forcibly yanked me until we all saw it. I hope she's a bonito. Look, my dearest sister dearest, she is. Kako's a mackerel too?
Unfortunately, I'm a bonito.
Oh, tragic.
Hey!
Does that matter? Of course it does. She prefers seaweed over bonito. Who cares? The door to the cafeteria flew open as we were bickering. Sir Takumi, I finally found it. You found what? Actually, I followed the bonito scent from Lady Kako and did a bit of investigating. Excuse me, you dare smell Sister Dearest's delicious scent without permission? I'm so jealous. No jury would dare convict me for killing you now. Ima, now's not the time. What did you find, Hiyoshika? Yes. What I found were fish bones. These will surely help us understand why people's heads are turning into fish. I really don't understand. Well, if she found random fish bones, I think that is something to be alarmed of. This is valuable evidence, after all. My holy Jumanji source says it is so. And so I'll investigate these bones. Wait with bated breath to hear my findings. Kyoshika confidently informed us of her plans and rushed out of the cafeteria. Okay, yeah, zero chance that goes anywhere. It's not unusual to find fish bones just anywhere. Well, I don't think we've ever found them any other time in our other 100 days, so I'm gonna let her do her thing. Still, I can't believe my beloved sister is a fish. How could this be? It's just so...
Oh, it's so good. Sister Dearest, give your sweet, supple flesh to your brother.
You good, Emma? Stop, you're being a creep. She rejected me and admonished my behavior. Good. Someone had to. Well, duh. All right, I just remembered something. Huh? What is it? I think I know about the fish bones Kyoshika was talking about. What? You're kidding. Mocha was eating chicken wings the other day and tossed the bones. Those were probably chicken bones. She's gonna be wasting her sweet time, huh? What does that matter? I left Kako in Ima's care and returned to my room. I hope Ima turns into a mackerel. I can't believe this is happening. I don't want to believe it. My head's spinning a little. Maybe I should just change things up and take it easy today. It was still early, but I decided to just chill for the day. Hey, C-Ray, how are those 3D models coming?
Be ready to give your
Yep. Be ready to give your lives, invaders and whatnot. Huh? Whew, I'm hungry. Maybe I'll stop by the cafeteria. All right. Well, now Takamaru has somebody on his side, so let me see how this debate is going. Bonito is a national dish. Bonito flakes are essential to most of our meals. Huh? Essential? No way. You can totally leave them out. Mackerel can be canned, so it's my belief that they're very helpful for family dinners. Don't be so sure. The smell and taste are rank. But that's what makes people crave it, rather. I bet everyone wants to eat mackerel at least once every 2 days. Blah, blah, blah. Mackerel wins again. I kind of hope Bonito turns the corner and wins the thing. With the debate still raging on, I quickly finished breakfast and went back to my room. It was becoming less and less people to hang out with. I can't control my emotions seeing what's happening right in front of me. How do we deal with this? Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's a solution. I can hardly count on Kiyoshika's investigation to get us anywhere. For now, I'll focus on battle prep. That's all I can do. Okay. I'll look at everybody who potentially can hang out. But at this point, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because we hung out with her in the courtyard. Let's recycle, reshuffle. Come back around here real quick. Yeah, we've done that for the both of you. We've done you in the library, and that's everybody today, so we will go slumber again. We're an hour and 6 minutes in, and there have been no time skips on this one so far, which is crazy. Night already, and staying up is just gonna make my mind wander. I decided to hit the sack. Trying to escape reality, oh, there goes gravity. I quickly went to sleep that night. Quickly took a little slumber, a little shut-eye. And day 79 approached. 21 days. There you go. Just barely over 20 days left. The moment I woke up, I smacked my face with both hands to psych myself up. Gotta aim to make it to day 100 without thinking about any unnecessary stuff. The fish problem will sort itself out eventually. Even if there's an enemy attack before that happens, I just have to fight with the remaining team members. Doing that was much simpler than worrying about our incomprehensible problems. Okay, then I better get to it. Well, we will probably be sleeping on both of these days because it is, what, Shoma? Yeah, look, it's really cycling between these four. And I think we've hung out with those four just a lot in the hallways before. Is she the only person? Okay, no, you two. You in the Leisure Lounge, you in the... Yep, we have done all of those, so let's go ahead and do a little reshuffle. And reshuffle, I mean, it is nighttime.
At ease.
They haven't died. Can we try and use the revival manic to bring them back without the fish head? Night already? Another day is done then. I can't let myself get complacent. There's no telling when the invaders will strike again. I need to keep myself focused to get to day 100. I came back to keep everyone alive. And for now, that's going pretty well. Fish heads are not. It's okay. I'm doing the right thing. I reassured myself as I called it a day and went to sleep. And that's day 80. Up and at 'em, troops. Day 80. Whoop-de-doo. Yippity-skippity. Another day of hitting the pavement to keep us all alive. No time to worry about anything else. I immediately started to prep for the next offensive battle. And once again, I think we'll be sleeping twice because, what do we have here? This is Ima at the entrance hall, I don't know if we've ever gotten. You in the training room we have, and you, who are you? You in the war room we have. Let's do Ima in the entrance hall because I actually don't know if we've done this before. Ima in the, goodness gracious. I got jump scared by the fish head over there. Heading out, Mr. Simino, what's up? I'm just about to head out and forage for some plants for a meal. I'm making my own dinner tonight. We did get this one in the past. Oh man. That one felt like a long time ago, actually. Let me see you in there. You in the strange room, I don't think we've done. We have done you in the library, so let's go Kiyoshika strange room. Oh, Sir Takumi, I must live in this room from now on. Why? The more I look at this room, the cooler it gets. It's like some dark, mysterious secret base. I actually do think we've gotten this one too, now that I think about it. Kiyoshika really likes this room. She has this taste, she has the taste rather of a middle schooler. There you go. Thank you, C-Ray. Goodbye. And that's day 80. This is good. We're really making progress. If I keep up this good tempo, we'll make it to day 100 in no time. All right, straight to bed. I immediately went to sleep and then... Oh, no alarm? Oh, it's probably an alarm. No? And then nothing? Less than 20 days. The end is really drawing nearer. I just need to keep the pace. Stay focused on what matters and get this over with. Okay, that was an and then and nothing. Apparently. Shoma's there. You were there in the cafeteria. You're in the leisure lounge. That's everybody in places that we have seen them. And on the second turnabout, we have you in there, you in the biolab, and you in the leisure lounge, which means one more time we will be going to Hongshu. And that brings us back again to Eddie soldiers. And that is all she wrote there. Nighttime is sleep time. Yep, that's all that matters. I don't have anything else to worry about. And then he went to sleep. He was like, yep, nighttime, sleep time. Good night. Slumber it up, huh?
Glory to the special...
Yep. Glory to the Special Defense Academy. I've been rushing through these last few days without so much as blinking, but still, I can't help but wonder. Now that even Nozomi's been affected, it can't hurt to check in. So I headed to the cafeteria for the first time in days. Uh-oh. Well, there's a different set of cast. In fact, none of them are fish heads in the cafeteria right now. Oh, no. Is that everyone? Everyone except for Kurara? Oh, good morning, Mr. Sumino. Morning, Takumi. Good morning, Takumi. Good morning, Takumi. Hey, good morning. Apologies for that a rotting fish would dare eat his meal before you. Are all of you mackerel? That's crazy. Okay, the one bit of hair going out of the... Okay, that is kind of funny, admittedly. Now, we're like this too, but we're fine, so don't worry. We still have no idea what's going on. We just woke up like this. Hey, Takumi, what's wrong? You look like totally gassy. Oh, Takumi fainted. I guess seeing 5 new fish had short-circuited him. My condolences, Mr. Sumino. If this is enough to make him faint, he's got a long ways to go before he can reach the top-class comedic reactor. Oh my gosh. Come on, go easy on him. Ava, help me carry him. As you order, I will transport Takumi. The shock was so great that I slept for a while. Okay, for a while. So this is where we get our time skip. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe a while is like 10 days. I saw something horrible. I'm afraid I'll have a nightmare about mackerel the next time I sleep. Scratch that, I'm living in a mackerel nightmare right now. For that matter, human heads were the minority now. We're in a serious situation. Anyway, we still got time. I should do whatever I can. Human heads are the... Oh, I guess Yugumu hasn't turned. You two have. You have not. You have. Kiyoshika still hasn't. So it's Kiyoshika... So it's legitimately, I think... The old, I'm sorry, the second to last Defense Academy, sans Nozomi and Moko. And then all of our academies, actually. Including Ava, our turn, which is crazy. Alright, well, in that regard, I don't think we're gonna hang out with anybody at this point. Yeah, I think we're just gonna be sleeping. Let's just sleep the days away. Eddie, soldiers. I'm never gonna get what I saw out of my head. I better get some sleep and try to clear my head. Time for bed. Who knows if I'll even be able to get to sleep. That was tormented by visions of mackerel in my head whenever I closed my eyes. I somehow made it through the night. And there's still only 2 mackerel, which is crazy. You know what I mean?
Glory to the...
Yeah. Glory to the special... the Fish Academy. I need to calm down. My mission remains the same. I need to protect the school for 100 days. Everything is fine. My goal of keeping everyone alive is still going well, except they all have fish heads now. I just need to press on no matter what. Takumi, we're just gonna sleep. I'm not even gonna check the map at this point because there's 3 people, and at this point we've, I think, all but hung out with them in pretty much all of their standard locations. Sans maybe 1 for each or 2 for a couple of them. At least our non-fish head people. And we're gonna keep trucking. Day 83. Day 83 is done and dusted. Things will work out if I can get to day 100. Once we meet up with the rest of humanity, I'm sure the fish head problem will be solved. Although I'd rather figure it out. I laid down in bed and brought my day to a close. Are we gonna walk through every single day of this route, where all of the other comedy routes had at least a 10-day skip? This one, in my guts, it's starting to feel like we are going to go all 100 days. I just have to do whatever I can and prepare for fight. Day 100 is so close, I can taste it. Fishes be damned. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Respectfully, I feel like I'm losing my mind. That being said, maybe I should spend a day to just talk to all of our fish-headed friends. To see what their dialogue is. But I guess Darumi's was very normal. Just like that, another day's over. I desperately tried to stop myself as my mind threatened to wander. Everything's fine, we're all alive. Even if they have fish heads, they're alive and well. This isn't some kind of curse from Ato or something, right? No, my mind was straying again. I had to snap out of it. Ato somehow, someway was like, make them all fish and save Takumi for last. I should get to sleep before my thoughts start to consume me. I forcibly shoved down my thoughts and gave in to sleep. 15 days. Until the end, it doesn't even matter. Dun, dun, dun. Morning again. I haven't been able to go to the cafeteria in a while, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Oh no, I have to walk there. I'm probably gonna have to walk there because right in front of the cafeteria is where I need to be. Running into Kiyoshika. Since they let me go this far. Sir Takumi, it's horrible, so horrible. Huh? What's the matter? The horror of it all, not Lady Kurara. Kurara. She's, just come and see. Kiyoshika grabbed my hand and led me into the cafeteria as if we don't know what has happened. And what I saw there was...
Let me guess, she has a mackerel head too.
No, she's a bonito.
No, that's not it. It's... She turned into a can of mackerel with tomato.
What? Mackerel with tomato? Oh, Lamau. Okay, never mind. You know, my questions were answered. I was like, so is she gonna be masked or unmasked if she becomes just a regular mackerel? No, she's got the tomato with it, so then it's very clear that she's a masked one. So goodness gracious. So if we open her up and take the tomato out, will she go a little?
How did that happen? How did her head turn into a can? I mean, I guess it's not any weirder than a fish, but still.
Correct.
I imagine that because Lady Kurara's head was always a tomato, when she turned into a mackerel, some kind of fusion happened.
Well, she's not actually a tomato.
I don't understand the logic, but where did the canning process come in?
Unknown.
Well, I suppose her head got squished like this for ease of preservation and storage.
Oh, none of this makes any sense.
Nope. How dare you talk to me like I'm not right here? Oh, Kurara, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I was just temporarily stunned into silence. Fair enough, honestly.
Huh?
But it appears this strange disease has at last evolved its ability of fusion. We're in a race against time. I'm going to see if there are any clues. She hasn't made any progress at all yet. I'm going back to my room. My head feels heavy and I'm unsteady on my feet. Get well soon, I guess. I don't know if there's any getting well from this so far. I watched the two of them leave and went back to my room, but I couldn't find the motivation to get anything done, so I slacked off for the day. Are we gonna get a Dulcia this time, actually? Because it should be about Dulcia time if we're getting a Dulcia.
Hey!
I can hardly believe what I saw yesterday. I never thought anyone's head would end up in a can. What does the inside of that even look like? We need to switch gears. At any rate, I can't afford to slack off again. Yes, you can. I'm going to have you slack off. I have to... Ooh. So, interestingly enough, if you come out of this right out of your first 100 days, when you are just learning that you can hang out with people and just learning... the Giftomatic stuff and upgrading people's weapons. Well, I guess you could upgrade weapons before too, regardless. Anywho, I have to be prepared to figure things out on my own if worst comes to worst. Well, worst is going to continue coming to worst, Takumi, so I'm going to let you sleep until day 87. And there you go.
At ease.
At ease, soldiers. You might have fish heads, but you don't have fish hearts. Just like that, another day is over. Day 100 is almost here, but more and more of us keep getting this weird illness. I still have to keep going until day 100. That's all I need to think about right now. I laid down in bed and fell asleep, pushing my worries aside. And then, day 87. Which...
Up and out of troops, time to rise and
My
shine!
antivirus popped up and gave me a reminder that it's
ready for your 87th day of...
Oh! What?
Inch.
Well, don't be so surprised, Takumi. Attacks happen all the time. Damn it. An attack first thing in the morning? This can't be good for my heart. I better get to the war room. I assume C-Ray does not have our 3D models. I'd be more shocked if he did. That means we're just down to us, Yugumu, and... everyone's here. Yeah, everyone's here, but... Huh? What's your problem? The people with fish heads can't fight. That's what you said, right? Right, which means it's time for me to deploy the 3D fish models I worked so hard on. Oh, actually, we've got it all covered. With that, there was a pop sound.
Oh, there we go.
I'm furious.
Wait! You can take them off?
Right. Yeah, we just realized it ourselves. What the hell? Are they just masks then? They're real, just detachable. Don't lump those filthy things with my precious tomato head. Hold on a second. No, please let him use the models. Worked myself to the bone to get these 3D models ready. Well, that was a huge waste of your time. But in the... Oh, Emo was still normal, actually. Was he? No, he wasn't. He was also a mackerel. But in the end, we still have no idea how this happened. We can worry about that later, right? The defensive battle is all that really matters now. Indeed, the enemies are coming. We should kill them at once. Seemingly unbothered by my utter astonishment, everyone grabbed their infusers and started to get ready. Takumi, get a move on.
Hey!
Whatever, man. Initiate defensive battle, I guess. I'm with him on that. I can't believe this. Just an inconvenience. This is, I believe, a Dulcia fight then, since we're all on one side.
Kill them all.
Yep, I'm with you, Takumi.
Blub, blub, blub. It's been so long since my last fight. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast. Shiver me timbers, matey. I am Darumi. Pirate Queen. Let's have ye a killing
Good
game.
work, everyone. Maybe the fish heads made you stronger.
No,
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Oh, but I felt that way too. It felt like I was in rather good form.
Maybe that's what happens when Hemo Anima and fish come together.
We're fish that found water.
Yep, all thanks to the power of Bonito.
He's right. It's the power of Bonito.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world are you talking about?
Wait, everyone, stay on guard. New enemies coming in. I'm getting a huge reading. There's a commander over there.
Oh my gosh, Dulcia, but without a fish head. Tragic, huh? Wait, I never fought this guy. Is what I'm waiting for.
Whoa! That guy looks really strong.
He looks kinda familiar, but I can't think right ever since I turned into a macro.
Oh my gosh.
You kidding me? I thought the only good thing about being a mackerel was that it made you smarter.
Okay, you know what? That's funny.
It's not the only good thing.
Come on, enough arguing. Let's take him out.
Right. We fight.
Takumi's losing it right now. Same, though, honestly. And bang. For him to then say, so this is about it. Yeah. So this is it then. And detransform. Huh? Thank you. I get the gist of what you're all about. Our real showdown will come soon. Wait in anticipation. And with that, the commander retreated. It didn't seem like we forced his hand, he just was assessing the situation this time. He wasn't fighting us seriously, which meant our next defensive battle would be the real deal. We parted ways so we could rest from our battle exhaustion for the rest of the day. All of us went back to our rooms. Looks like we managed to make it through another day, but he even said we'd have a real showdown soon. That must mean that he'll attack again. I need to be ready for the fight. Huh? What's happening? I feel so weak. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me. I can't believe I slept on the floor. My body feels so stiff. I must have been so tired yesterday I passed out. Ouch, I need to be careful next time. But I managed to get up this morning, so I have time, and I need to be ready to fight. Well, they haven't shown me him, so I don't know if I believe that he is normal. Like everyone else is normal. Can I go talk to somebody real quick? Will they say, Takumi, you look very fishy today. Oh no, they have their fish heads back. So they're back. Okay. I'm skipping. Takumi will look in a mirror eventually. That being said, he should have been tired because that was post-battle. No, I did not want to do that. Oh. Well. Okay. I don't think he needs to look in a mirror anymore. I think this is pretty good confirmation that he has he's got a fish for a hit. I am glad I walked out of the door then. Yes, this is happening, huh? Can I check on some of the other people that that didn't have fish heads? Yugumu, are you in here with a fish head now? Lamau. Okay, well he's still fine. Takumi, I don't know what it's gonna take for you to realize it, dude. But I do like that they didn't tell you and you can walk out and be like, oh no. That man has a whole... Oh, I didn't actually check to see if that was a mackerel or a bonito. It looked like mackerel to me. It is mackerel. Night already, another day is done. Okay, seems like it's... seems about time for my... Okay, seems about time for my giant comedic reaction. I murmured as I looked at myself in the mirror. Yep, sure enough, there's no mistaking it.
I have a mackerel for a head.
Ha 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 ha. My head was fully transformed to a stupid-looking blue fish.
Huh?
Oh, great. Now Sumino's a mackerel head, too. But it's okay. I made a 3D model for you, too. He did actually make a 3D model for him. Please, please, I know my efforts are truly laudable, but you don't have to trip all over yourself with gratitude, I understand. But just for your information, I made sure you can't take it off. Didn't want my masterpiece to go to waste. Oh, don't tell me that everyone else will just be regular and take theirs off, but in battle, Takumi will be, oh, goodness gracious. Hey, wait, hold on. My cries echoed emptily as Sirei vanished. I guess I just better accept my fate and get some sleep. This is nothing, so there's no sense in resisting. I resigned myself and went to bed, ending my first day of life with a fish head. Where did I go wrong? Choosing fish instead of meat and then not sending the thing is where you went wrong. Although...
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
I think you've exploded in a quarter of the comedy endings, haven't you?
Stand tall.
Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Takumi, you're a mackerel too. I wish you'd at least turn into a bonito. By the way, my head grew back overnight. Incomprehensible, isn't it? Well, since they're detachable, we can remove them for fights. But I feel better with mine on. Honestly, yeah, I'm with Shoma. The power of bonito, huh? It's official. We're a real school. Let's muscle up. Blah, blah, blah. Takumi with no response. I listened to everyone engage in lively conversations. I finished breakfast and then went back to my room. Whew. Somehow, beyond just accepting what happened to me, I'm actually relieved. Now that I'm one of them, I don't have to worry so much about everything. Okay, time to prepare for the next offensive battle. Let's go, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Since the next offensive battle will be against, Homeboy, we're just gonna... Yeah. This is the end of all of that. Oops. They really just put a 3D model on this man's head, huh? That's funny, huh? All right, well, go back to sleep. A little mackerel.
At ease.
Couple bonito, and then a mackerel, tomato and mackerel. Guess it's that time again. I'll rest up for tomorrow. Fell asleep with a completely renewed mindset. Maybe the mackerel is, you know, being good for his mental health. Yeah, it's the last 10 days. This is gonna go all 100 days without any skips. Which is certainly a decision, but I digress. It's a new day as a mackerel. Yes, it is. I need to get ready before that commander comes back. Time to prepare for the next fight. Takumi, go to bed, old man. Time to get ready for the battle. Now, go to sleep. You take the cursor over there, and you go slumber. Little ding dong bing bong.
Yeti.
And another day down. If I can just keep this up, day 100 will be here in no time. Oops. We can make it to day 100 without losing anybody. What did you say? Oops. We need to fight that commander. I know we're strong enough. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Although nobody made any sort of weapon this time, which is interesting. Strongly determined, I went back to bed. Well, their weapon is the fish head. I still wasn't used to sleeping with a fish head, though. Day 91.
Good morning, troops!
Rise and shine, Ursine. I woke up and checked the mirror. Yep, still a mackerel. Well, whatever. I'm in good shape, so for now, I need to prepare for the fight. And prepare you shall by laying down and going right to sleep. One rest, ha ha ha. Two rest, ha ha ha. And
At ease.
time to hit the hay. Today was another great day, just a bit more until day 100. This couldn't be going better. I feel totally vindicated about coming back to the past. Do you? I seem to be trying to convince myself as I force myself into bed. I was gonna say, with the fish head, you really? Okay, sure. Day 100 was so close I couldn't spare a moment to think about anything else. It is 8 days away. I do wonder what our 2 endings are gonna be here then. Unless, if this just ends with 1 ending, that would be crazy. Huh? Who'd be calling on me this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened the door to greet my early morning visitor. Okay, well. I'm surprised you weren't last, but here we are. Sir Takumi, oh, the humanity. I already know what you're about to say. Sir Yugamu turned into a mackerel head. You're not here to tell me about your head? Now, everyone's been afflicted by this strange illness. I wasn't able to save a single soul. Everyone? Were you to the last 2? Yeah, you were the last 2. Yeah. Nobody was expecting, no one was expecting you to, Kiyoshika. If everyone's a fish head, the next few events are going to be boring. Who cares about that? Of course, so maybe we can fight underwater using gill breathing. I'm going to test this out immediately. She's gone, but fight underwater? What in the world does she think is gonna happen? Well, forget it. We need to, I mean, that would be an advantage if they can't breathe underwater, you know what I mean? Anywho, you need to prepare for the fight, rather. Less than 10 days to go until day 100. Just say 8 days, my boy. It's about to be 7 because you're about to go to slumber twice. Huh? Yeah, I was gonna say, nobody's gonna be hanging out with us. Because everyone's a fish head. I was gonna say, they've been specifically letting us hang out with those specific people, and I'm starting to realize it's because they were going to be the last few people to turn.
At ease, soldier. Another.
Which is why they were, like, looping through those people on this route. Another day is done. If everyone gets a fish head, I won't have anything to stress about anymore. Well, be able to defend this day until day 100, then take our time to get rid of this affliction afterwards. I should rest up and be ready for whatever tomorrow brings. I laid down, fell asleep, and gotten used to sleeping with a fish head. How would you, I guess you'd have to be oh man, if you were like I don't know what you would do if you weren't a side sleeper. Oh, that could be just so uncomfortable. Anyway, it started before the morning announcement, probably as soon as the sun rose. I thought it started when an alien device did what it did. Oh, I hate how his fish head is just slightly off of the thing. Anywho, I jolted upright in bed, throwing the covers off in a panic. It must be the commander from last time. He's back. It's time to finish this. To the war room. It's hard to take myself seriously with this head. Okay, C-Ray said that I couldn't take this thing off. Soldiers are all here. You ready to fight? Would you mind taking this head off of me for real quick? The commander from back is before. From before is back, rather. He is quite the formidable foe, so keep your guard up. Hey, listen to me. He'll be here for a serious fight this time. Everyone ready? Don't talk over me like that. Bring it on. If he wants a serious fight, we'll give it to him. I can feel the blood of the apocalyptic maiden of destruction surging within. Hey, hold on. Okay, everyone ready to go? Then let's get this defensive battle started. Man, you have to do something about my head. Are you slow, kid? It was removable this whole time. Now remove it and get out there, soldier. I quickly removed my mackerel from my head and made sorties to the front line. Boo! Alright, well now this one goes way down. I guess they gave me one 3D Takumi walking to the building, but you know, I wanted a whole league of fish heads, or at least one fish head Takumi, you know what I mean? How unfortunate. Oh, we still have to fight this. Huh? Okay.
Locked
Yeah,
and
okay, I
loaded.
guess. Huh?
Just a quick
appreciate
drop out.
it.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. I'm good
do
whenever.
that, huh?
Take this. Let's keep it ready when you are.
Come here and do this.
How's this? Leave it
Push
to
her
me.
up. I guess you'll just do that.
Watch out. Let's keep locked and loaded.
Give her the attack boost.
Engines at full throttle.
She
Ready
is
when
doing
you are.
5.
How's this?
This will be 2 attacks.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. We did. I'm good whenever.
I'm going to do
Out
this.
of the way. I'm taking the wheel.
We should be able to get some damage on these guys, and that is going to be 1
How's
KO.
Let's keep it up. Leave it to me.
And once again, this is just going to be kind of an easy. Let's take a walk.
Ready when you are.
To there.
Let's keep. I'm good whenever.
We can probably clear this entire side.
Out
Actually.
of the way.
Yep.
Ready when you are.
Oh no, not quite. Well, yeah, we can
Take
still.
this.
No, do not end my turn.
I'm
Boost 2 more
good
anima.
whenever.
Move again.
Keep it coming. I'm taking the wheel.
Don't do that.
Don't try to stop me. We did it. I'm good whenever.
Ooh, oh wait, it's 3 sides? Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't know it was 3 sides. I thought I could move all the way across the map. Ooh, boy.
Time for battle. Now then, to business, right here.
I'm indebted to you.
Time for battle. How's this? How unsatisfying. My turn. I'll put this to good use. Now then, to business. Die! Broken so soon.
Ready when you are.
I don't think Springtrap is going to take you all the way over. Do we have 3 more Springtraps?
Locked and loaded.
Oh my gosh, never mind. Yeah, we're fine. Here, there you go.
Leave it to
Granted,
me.
I think we also could have just used the potion that gives us more movability.
Out of the way. I'm good whenever.
Yep.
Engines at full throttle. Ready when you are. I'm taking the wheel. Take this.
Well, actually, maybe I am
good.
almost done. You just put a...
Yep.
Really, probably 2 electrified
I guess
fences
I'm up. I'll leave them a
Because
little
I don't want to
something.
use another move again, because I'd like to get a couple of Last Yellers. And you guys are fine. Yeah, going in now. Great. And
Ready when you are. Watch out. I'm good
Gotcha can
whenever.
handle those guys, so I am going to send you back this way. Those 2.
Don't try to stop me. Leave it to me. Let's roll. Ready when you are. How's this?
And for right now, let's
Ready
go
as
ahead
I'll
and
ever
get
be.
some Last Yellers.
This is for all of you.
This is for all of you. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, the number of assets that you would have to make
Ready as I'll ever be.
is pretty large.
Even I can.
Because you would have to
do
put the
this
mackerel
much.
there too. And last, but I guess, you know, maybe.
Prepped and ready.
Get those two.
Please don't give up.
Actually, was there
Hell
one more in the
yeah,
back?
Let's do this. Let him loose.
No, that was actually Hiroko's axe. Okay, great. So we're also starting with 100% there.
Yes, yes! Very good, everyone! The fish god blesses you in battle!
Thank you, fish god.
What? Fish god?
But I really can feel the power within me. I'm stronger than a fishman.
It's not over yet. We still have to face him.
Dulcia.
Speak of the devil, I'm getting a reading. Everybody, over there!
Does he have a fish head? No. Lame. Alright, well, do I want Hiroko to smash him, or do I want Takumi to do it since he's already right there?
He's here. Now to figure out how we can beat him.
With the power of fish.
What's that stench?
What? You're telling me that this is like the poison that we had before?
What's happening? He seems like he's in pain.
It's the smell of fish. He can't handle it.
This is crazy.
Excuse me? Are you insane?
Agreed.
But it really seems like it's working.
The fish god smiles upon us. Everyone, all together now.
The fish god smiles upon us.
Okay, let's just do this.
Blessed be. So that's how we weakened him. How delightful. They made me fight for that?
I've got this.
Okay.
Ready whenever.
Yeah, we'll let you do it, I guess.
My turn. Time for battle.
A little agility potion.
Right here.
Thanks for the help.
You definitely
Ready
didn't need it, but whatever. Can you still not get there with the agility potion?
All right. Let's get started.
Well, that's kind of crazy. Whatever.
My
then.
turn.
Attack potion.
Time to use it.
Thanks.
Let's do this.
Attack
Not
boost.
bad. Say when.
Oh, he's at 33. Never mind. We didn't need to do any of these shenanigans.
My
One.
turn. There.
Two.
Say when. Here.
Granted, we will be potentially this short if we don't get any last yells.
Let's do this.
But it is really gonna have to be like a.
I've got this.
There you go.
Please don't give
There
up.
you go.
I'm on it.
I was gonna say, it would have to be a no last yell situation, and we would have to have
It's all right.
some real bad.
Gotta
I think
push
we
it.
actually could have done it regardless because of our voltage. I knew we were gonna be able to get
I'm
to
not done
100%, but I wasn't sure if we were gonna have enough to get quite there. But like, we could have done the regular, like his super duper attack, whatever it's called, whatever. Anywho, free.
Putrid! I can't take it! Please, kill me!
Okay, this is hilarious because this is like the first time we've had any like real difference in the Dulcia scenario here, and he's just like, putrid, no, oh, please get rid of
He
me.
must really hate the smell of fish.
Okay. Then let's make this quick.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Are you guys actually gonna do it? Oh my gosh, it's not gonna be her? Huh.
Me?
Yes. Certainly. Unless you're not maxed yet, so you need to be maxed. I think you might be maxed now. Hold it together. That's how he felt.
It's done.
He wanted to vomit too. So is the fish god also going to smile upon Veshnis? Is she? Or is he? Are they the fish god? Blessed be. The fish is on me. We're gonna go a whole 100 days with no skips and pure fishy shenanigans. I didn't wake up until the middle of the night the next day. I must have been tired from yesterday's battle. Apparently, I was out the whole day. Yep, fish is back. Just then I felt a presence, a warm, violent pulsing in my chest. It was that sensation I felt a long time ago, and I knew what it meant. Hello. He's here? Oh, don't tell me that he's got... I barely finished murmuring to myself when, please don't tell me he's got a... Oh no. They got you too. It's been a while. You could sense I was coming. What an appearance! Your head tells me everything I need to know. Okay, I wasn't ready for the front-facing version. Okay, for some reason that one really got me. Relax, I may be on fire, but I won't end up grilled. I wasn't worried about that. What have you been up to anyway? I guess I struggle with the smell of fish. I couldn't show my face. But now that I'm one myself, the smell doesn't bother me anymore. Okay. I came here to warn you. Warn me? He let out a sigh and spoke with a serious look on his face. At least I think it was serious.
Don't assume this is the end. You're going to need to quip and react again.
What? Huh? And with that, he vanished.
What was that all about?
What? I have no idea what he was talking about, so I crawled back into bed and got some sleep. We're gonna need to quip and react again. I know the whole last route was about quipping. Yeah, we're fine. In fact, all of those should have had little pictures of fish instead of their heads, but it's fine. Not feeling exhausted anymore today, so I'd better jump back into action. I stopped by the cafeteria. I could go for some mackerel. As before he complained about it being cannibalism. I never would have imagined we'd all end up with fish heads one day. You never saw that in any of your timelines, Hiroko? I guess this is the only one where it happens. Look at me, I'm a real trendsetter, blah, blah, blah. Oh, for the love of fish. What does that even mean? Honestly, I can get used to this. There's something relaxing about it. You're so right. I guess that's why we all keep ours on, rather, even when they're removable. Personally, I'd rather not offend your eyes with my filthy mug. I'm suffocating in mine. You're trying to bait us into reacting, right? There's no way you seriously mean that, right? Anyway, let's keep this pace. Day 100's almost here. That's right. You do your best, people. Hip, hip, hooray. Yeah, feel the power of Benito. Please give me orders. I will kill all the invaders. I'll take care of the underwater battle thing. I watched everyone have their fun as I finished breakfast. Then I went back to my room. They didn't come back to my room. That would be crazy if they're just all in here. Everyone's so motivated. Makes sense with how close the day 100 is. Now, that's not the only thing. It must be the power of mackerel. I'm feeling better than ever too. I'm gonna stay alert and keep preparing for battle. You're gonna keep going to sleep for the next 5 days, my guy. Because we are approaching 2 hours, and it's been 2 hours of fish. No, you go back in. I do appreciate them doing this. They committed a little bit. They committed just a little bit. Ooh, baby, when you get home, just a little bit. Ooh. Get back in there. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Oh. I think we actually only had one free time today. Or maybe we had two and I already skipped the other one. And this is just free time destroying my brain. Alright, that's it for today. We're one step closer to day 100. Everyone's alive and well and fish-headed. We really might be able to get the best possible ending, question mark. But I can't get too comfortable. We don't know when the invaders might attack again. We need to stay focused and get some sleep. We also don't know about if Vestus is going to come up. Well, they don't. I assume she comes up pretty much every time at day 100 for the most part. And so I turned in for the night, so I'd be ready for tomorrow. Day 96.
Up and at 'em, troops! All of you will pull off a
momentous battle. Oh yes, achievement, yes, ho ho. Woke up feeling very refreshed, maybe thanks to the power of mackerel. Okay, time to prepare. Just a bit more until day 100. I have to keep going. You're dang right you do. 4 more days is about to become 3 more days, and then we are done with the power of mackerel. It's been 2 hours of the power of mackerel. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my head. I'm losing my fish
At
head.
ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
He's very soothing when he says that, though. It's time to hit the hay. That's it for today. There's no way things will end peacefully. Just a bit more until day 100, which means the invaders will be all the more desperate to attack, provided nothing prevents them from doing so, of course. Anyway, I need to stay on guard. The night went by as I tried to keep myself as alert as possible. Day 97.
It's your 97.
What, 3 more nights left? Another uneventful day had passed. We just need to keep this up and run for the finish line. The end is right in front of us. Free time. And that means I'm free to take a little nap, close my eyes, and go right to sleep. With my fishy head. Thank you. Fantastic. Day 98. Almost. Let Takumi say, we're almost there. A couple more days. Another day without incident. Maybe we'll make it to day 100 without anything happening at all. No, it's too dangerous to get careless like that. I need to keep focused until the very, very end. And so ended my next day as Mr. Fishman. I didn't actually get to read that blue text, so let me see. The thought repeated in my fish head like a mantra. Okay. There you go. I think the attack happens either on day 99 or day 100 every single time. Not every single time. She's attacked on like day 94 or 5 before. Today is day 98. If there's anything if there's going to be a final attack, well, I guess some of those are from her actually being more ready because she's been absorbing her fellow commanders. You know what I mean? Anywho, if there's going to be a final attack, it'll definitely be today or tomorrow. I need to stay focused until it's all over. Well, then I guess it's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be May. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. Thank you. And you just had to get a little bit of fresh air there, Takumi. You had to air out that fishy fish smell. It does probably smell putrid in this academy right now. I really hate to be that guy. Like the smell of fish is not great. I mean, the smell of, like, you know, cooking fish is pretty good, but like these are just some raw fish heads, and they are big raw fish heads just stinking up this academy. No attack today, to my surprise. It was eerily quiet. Was the fish god really watching over us? I can't let my guard down here. I can't get caught unaware. I should save any celebrations until day 100 is here. Gotta keep my eye on the prize if I want us all to survive. Gotta keep my eye on the prize if I want us all to survive. On the edge again. I gave myself over to a shallow sleep. And day 99. 99 souls. No morning announcement because the intruder alarm began blaring. I knew it, they're here!
Intruder!
I was strangely calm. I wasn't frightened or excited. I'd already made up my mind long ago. Okay, here goes nothing. This is our final battle. Oh, they didn't do the little squee little attack. The guys going running. Those are my favorite. My boys going woo woo woo. Everyone had filtered into the war room after hearing the alarm. They all seemed to be prepared. All of them wore serious expressions. Yep. All very serious expressions there, huh? If a fish head can even look serious in the first place. Everyone's here. What a look on all of you. Eyes like a bunch of dead fish. I don't think you can say that as a compliment. Forget that. This is the final battle. If we all win, and all of us survive, and so does humanity. Now we all work together and clinch our victory. That's all right. That's right, rather. Takumi is correct. And it looks like your opponent is right on time. We looked at the monitor as Sirei pointed and saw a massive cluster of invaders, more than enough to make for a formidable final fight. What? Shells?
Counting down until Takumi's massive freakout. 3, 2, 1. Here he goes.
What are those?
What are those?
Wait, Takumi! You can't break the monitor!
understand how he feels, though. What are they? Clams?
Clams?
This cannot be.
Kyoshika, do you know something about this?
Yes, I do. It is another rare disease.
I'm certain this is one of the 4 legendary rare diseases.
Do we have the other one of the 4?
Oh, I can't believe there's 4 of them.
Right.
It's terminal scallop henditis.
Wow, whoop-de-doo.
That's the same damn thing as the mackerel disease.
Agreed.
Calm down, Takumi. If you need to hit something, hit me, not the monitor.
Maybe they turned to scallop heads to serve as a foil to us fish heads.
What kind of analysis is that?
I don't know.
Do those scallops have meat in them?
Are invader scallops any good? I want to roast them up and marinate them in whipped condensed milk.
If you order me to do so, I shall slaughter them and prepare the grill and the condensed milk.
And the condensed milk is, okay. Sweetened condensed milk is a very top-notch ingredient, not for nothing. Anywho. Oh, for the love of fish. Takumi's completely broken now, so we're completely off track. Huh? Let's initiate the defensive battle before Takumi goes even crazier and our conversation gets even more derailed. You're right. Then, let's take off our fish heads. And fight! It's the final battle. Let's defend the school and all of mankind. I can't believe. Well, are they gonna take off their clam heads? Did they at least get remodeled? No. Whatever. There was no commitment here. There's no commitment in this round.
It seems they removed their scallop heads.
I'm skipping.
Then what was even the point?
Takumi, I'm with you.
Anyway, it's total war! Let's show them what real mackerel are all about!
And Benito.
They have no one left to fight but small fry. They're not even in the same league as big catches like us.
What are you talking about?
Let's make this quick. Here we go, Holy Jumanji Sword.
Yeah! I want to see the credits already!
Lamau.
Blub, 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 blub.
Certainly, you're gonna let me skip this fight. Tsubasa, where are you? At least you're on one of the ends this time, but this is an actual 4-way fight this time? Oh, why? Okay, I would like to, also take a little bit of a note. I've never really used Ava for real, but I do like her mechanic.
I'll show you what. Mow 'em down!
I had no reason to show anything here because it's
all
just
set.
us mowing down.
Taking the shot!
These dorks.
Tired.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Like,
Good to
legitimately
go.
no reason to do anything on this front.
Here we go!
Here, that's fine. And then those ones will just walk over to us.
I'm good
Actually,
to
you
go.
should be able to hit this one.
How about this?
But Ava, I realized that she was kind of or I read that she was like +2 attack after moving, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of neat. I think that's actually the end of the reinforcement, so I think we just have the 4 left. Yeah. That's fine. So I'm gonna pop Last Yell on a couple of people, even though I don't think I'm going to need it. Admittedly.
I've got this.
Let's do it to it!
So we'll do that. And there we go. There was no need for you to see the you know, because they do like 1, 2, 3 sets of
Yes,
reinforcements.
you're all in fighting form today, soldiers. Fantastic!
Oh my gosh.
But we got a long way to go, right?
Fantastic.
They've still got the last boss on their side, right?
Yes, the Supreme Commander. So long as she's alive, our future is up in the air.
Right on cue. Getting a huge reading over here.
Everybody, over there!
What are the odds that she's got a fish on her head? Or a clam? I looked in the direction Nozomi was pointing. No, of course not. So she is fine. The Supreme Commander was walking calmly towards us as if she owned the place. Then she stopped right in front of us, and we all stood on guard. Okay, yeah, she's normal. How unfortunate. So they just put clams on a couple of the other enemies' faces for one cutscene. Not cutscene, for one CG. You smell the fish? Yep. You okay, Veshnas?
Huh? She seems to be taking damage.
Don't tell me.
What an awful stench!
Such underhanded tactics! Invaders! Scum!
This is 100 days.
Everybody, she's weak. Now's our only chance if we want to win.
Oh, I've had enough. We can do it. Get her.
I love. Okay, so how he sounds so defeated. I know in my heart of hearts, that's kind of how I feel about these reps. All right, okay, that's I've had enough. Just go get her. You know. So none of you matter. Because she's probably gonna be at like 35 or something. But she's a 50. I mean, that's something.
Let's do this.
It's not gonna matter because we are going to attack you. We've last yelled a handful of them. We are also going to go ahead and attack potions.
I appreciate the help.
Say when.
And we will. That's gonna be 7 every time. 7 times 7 is gonna give us 49. But I have to keep into account that is going to also have the +5 there for her defense. But we will have a move 1 as well, or a move against. Probably have a couple move against actually.
I've got this.
Now that I'm looking at it, we should actually just be fine. I was gonna say, do you need to put up a shield? We shouldn't have to. Because she's only doing 2 every single time.
Let's do this.
I mean, for safety reasons, just to feel better, I might pop a shield, but we really don't need to.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, we might need to.
That all you got?
We also have the thing that heals us entirely, so that's a thing too. But just give us a defense potion.
Time to use it. It's all right.
I thank you. And once again, if we're lucky, Flash Yellers.
Put your heart into it.
I'm on
really?
it.
Okay. Just was no. We will go again.
Done yet.
Anybody else want to actually assist with this last yell? Anybody else? Here, we'll even pop a couple more people. We'll pop. Hey, Darumi, you can help us out. Yeah, you heard? Yeah, now. I mean, no matter what, we had it, but I just wanted a better last yell ratio, right, guys?
No slacking.
I'm on it.
Still just. I guess that's about fitting for the comedy route. I was like, I have like at least 5 or 6 of you last yelling, and then all of a sudden they're just like, oh no, we don't want to. We don't want to do it. I can hardly believe it, but we did it. It's all over now, and nobody's got their fish head on. I think so. Congratulations, everyone. All that's left to do is to wait for day 100 tomorrow. Oh, thank God. Humanity's wish is finally granted. Huh? This is the end of our thrilling school experience? Nobody even died. Well, Ato did. No, I want a do-over. Where's the reset button? Cut it out. We're finally done fighting. We still have to deal with tomorrow, but I'm so tired right now. I want to rest. That's right. Great work, soldiers. Get some rest, and tomorrow... Hold it. We're forgetting something important.
Oh.
What could that be? You have no use for me now that the invaders are dead. Please dispose of me however you please. We can't, Ava. You're a part of the team. He's right, Kiyoshika. There's no way we can scale and fillet her. That's not it. What I'm trying to say is... we still don't know what caused these mackerel heads in the first place. You're still hung up on that? But of course, we haven't resolved anything. Our heads will still be mackerel heads tomorrow. We cannot treat them like mere masks. This is a serious conundrum of a case, one that can only be solved by Kiyoshika. Kyoshika Magadori. Ignoring what's wrong with your head. Do we really need to know what caused this? It helped us win, so all's well that ends well, right? Although it does pique my interest when you call it a case like that needs solving. Nobody knows anything, and we don't have any leads. Surely if anyone knew anything... The Sir Wise Takumi knows the truth behind these events, right? Huh? Me? What if this was the other story lock? Enough of this. Just make something up, Takumi. A leader's supposed to act like they have everything figured out and tie up all loose ends. That's insane. I looked around for help, but everyone was staring at me expectantly. I guess I really am gonna have to tie up all the loose ends. Are you kidding me? Okay, then. I know.
Then, I know. The truth. Behind everything.
I hope he gives some...
Yes? Go on.
The truth from, like, Route 1. We're Futurans, which would be such a huge spoiler, I guess. Have you figured out the truth? Nope. And these are our other two endings, and we'll get to 64. A nice little perfect square. I don't think we're gonna get any more endings this route, but I'm sorry, this episode, but we'll see. Did you figure it out? Nope. Oh my gosh. At last, day 100. I found myself on the beach, lost in thought. Why was I here? How did I get here? I couldn't remember. I just suddenly found myself with mackerel back on my head.
There's no way for us to know the truth.
I'm sure it was my mackerel's homing instinct that brought me here. Maybe I want to return to the sea as my true self.
This is where I was always meant to be.
The only answer to my mutterings were the soft sounds of lapping waves.
Mother Ocean, I'm home. Home where I can swim. My mind liberated.
I would love to know what was going through the head of the VA reading this line.
Where I can live free without constantly having to react to ridiculous developments.
Yeah, fair enough, huh? Everyone would surely join me later. Fish belong in the sea, after all. Then we'll live together in the ocean. That's right. We managed to survive. And that's all that matters. But what about the thing that's about to raise the planet? Actually, what a beautiful, joyous ending. If becoming a fish is what it takes. And it was all worth it. I have no regrets so long as we're all alive. Except for 8. Okay, great. What is this? What a joyous ending or something? Mother Ocean. Fair enough. And let's get 64 real quick. And before decision, have you figured out the truth? I think so. I don't know what it would be, but I'm excited to see what Takumi says. Because once again, it'll immediately bring us to an ending and hopefully a CG. Because all of the CGs in this route have been odd. They've all had fish head or can head or you know what I'm saying? Who knows? And we go back to day 100, but he figured out the truth.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Okay. No heads. We evacuated the schoolyard when day 100 came. In front of us was...
So this is attack mode.
Quite the weapon.
That thing's gonna launch some kind of crazy attack when it counts down to 0, huh?
Correct.
We just hop in the escape pod and say goodbye before then. A fine plan if you ask me.
Unless the escape pod don't work, huh? Now you'll finally tell us the truth about this whole incident, right? Oh yeah, everyone listen up.
The truth behind the case of the mackerel heads is... Takumi did it! You're behind this!
Oh.
She is?
It all started when Takumi ate some canned fish.
Okay, well, admittedly, This is certainly our thumbnail.
She what?
But I never eat canned fish.
Takumi? Okay, then. It all started when she ate the mackerel in miso soup.
If you say it like that, we can tell you're just making it up.
Well, then.
Besides, I ate mackerel in miso soup for the first time after my head already turned into a fish.
That's true.
Then I guess our mackerel genes were activated when we were all swimming in the pool?
What kind of logic is that?
Yeah, well, to be fair, admittedly, I think that one might be the most believable. I don't know, there could have been some sort of defect in all of us, because we were all lab grown.
Wait, I know! The water we were drinking was actually fish stock!
I think we'd notice if it tasted like that.
It was all Gaku's fault!
Whoa! Hop off me, man. You don't even know what the truth is, do you?
No, I believe him on that one. It was your fault.
One of those is probably true.
Probably? Not a chance.
Nice try, but that was a B- performance, Takumi. That's still a passing grade. Now let's just hop aboard the escape pod. Oh, sure. Oh, you're done now? Okay, single file, everyone. This is the first time that Siri's been alive when the escape pod has been around. Outside of Laika. Huh. Man, I tried so hard to come up with plausible theories. Well, you're just not meant for mysteries. You'd be the worst protagonist in a killing game where we all have to murder each other.
Oh.
Well, there's the mystery run. He's been pretty okay then. He's been very good then, actually. You there, failed protagonist. Stop whining and get moving. Hey, Takumi, why don't we board the escape pod together? Okay. On the verge of tears, I joined everyone aboard the escape pod. Why would something like this happen to me at the last second, rather? There was no possible way to come up with a good ending for this situation this surreal. But we're all alive and we all survived just as I'd hope. Yep. That's all that matters. I don't regret anything in this insane route.
Carp diem, Sir Takumi. Am I right?
Can we kick her off?
You want to end this on a fish pun?
Lamau. I hope the route's title is just Carp Diem. Carp Diem, come on. No, no, that's wrong. Okay, well, I mean, he did have a little Danganronpa point, you know what I'm saying? And that is complete all, you can't see it unfortunately, complete all comedy routes. Thank goodness. So, this is actually the end of our entirety of this, and we're about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I said to myself that this part of this recording is going to go for about an hour and a half, and we're going to cut. That's everything from this Kill Ato route. Outside of finishing off the mystery route. Because that was what was behind story locks, I think. Where is that? Now that I'm looking around. It's here somewhere. Oh, I think it's a little bit further in because we're not at like day... Yeah, we're like day 82. So this route here is where we got some interesting going on here. Looks like it has like one neat little placement right here, but I think we'll also get like a little cut or two in between there. But that also, I don't know, feels like it's connected to this route, to be honest. Just because this route has so much stuff, and I know that we'll be hopping around in this route. So that leaves us to where do we want to go next. We have a couple of major options here. We could have, based on like the first decision that we ever got was going to save the last Defense Academy instead. Or we can come down here and we can do Reveal Nozomi's Secret. What I think I am going to do is do those two before going down this Kiyoshika is Sacrifice route. And cleaning up the rest of these. Because we have a not more than a handful of decisions, actually, that we still need to go through on this middle route. But I want to, like, at the very least, finish these two, because I feel like they're going to branch off more from truths of this route, where this whole middle route has, like, at least a foundation of some truth. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of this will be like, oh yeah, interesting. Of course, that could all be wrong, because we could have, like, a comedy route just, like, randomly mixed in here, you know what I mean? So now it's really a decision of what do I want to do first. Saving the Last Defense Academy or telling Nozomi's secret. I think I actually would like to do this one first. Save the Last Defense Academy. Because it's got like a nestled like spot in here. If it goes on like this line, it probably has room to branch early, but it doesn't have a lot of room to branch late. Is there anything on the spot at the very end here? No, so this could go to day 100, is what I'm saying. But it doesn't have a bunch of room to branch early, but from where we're standing right now, it does have some room to branch late, but not that much room considering we do have other routes that are still kind of open on the way. So we'll see. I think I am going to go ahead and start whatever experience takes us down this route. I don't think we'll get an ending unless it's like, hey, this feels like it's clearly going to be a bad ending, in which case, yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna go here. And we're gonna go all the way back to where we have to make the decision to either save the second to last Defense Academy or to save the Last Defense Academy. Which means we will likely not have Moko, if I would have to guess. And keep in mind, this is us going all the way back to, like, day 8. So let's do it. Let's go Last Defense Academy. Let's save our OGs. This is also why we hadn't had Darumi for, like, most of our playthrough of this other section here. So we will have Darumi for this this branch here. I can't abandon the main campus. Oh, man, that is true, because every other route that we have on this part will not have Darumi. Oh, interesting. And I think Darumi's dead on the mystery route. Is that true? No, I think she might still be alive. She is still alive on the mystery route. So we'll see her there. If I do this now, we're kind of done with Darumi for the rest of the game. Once we finish this branching path, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. I can't abandon the main campus. If it fails, this will all be for nothing. Let's head back to the Last Defense Academy. Are you sure? If the invaders get inside the defense room, there, humanity is finished. This is our only choice. What's gonna happen to everyone at this academy, though? We came here to help them, and now we're just gonna leave? Are you really okay with this? Are we supposed to be saving someone who died in your future? I know, but they managed to make it through this attack last time. They should be able to do the same. Last Defense Academy has to come first. The enemy didn't attack so soon before. We need to hurry if we want to stop the worst from happening.
Oh?
Alright, if that's your decision, let's not waste any more time. We need to get back as soon as we can. There's a school bus in the parking lot here. We can use that. The parking lot? Okay, let's check it out. Instead of saving second to last Defense Academy, we'd be returning rather than protecting our own school. That was my decision, and I had to stick with it. Even so, I'm still worried about her. There's a bus here, just like you said. Tsubasa, do you think you can drive it? Yeah, I should be able to figure something out. Let's get on and head back. Oh yeah, this is the route where everyone believes us about time travel off the back. In the other one, they don't, because we killed Eito and we didn't really feel trustworthy anymore. An idea was forming in my head, a dishonest, cowardly idea. It may be the only way. If I couldn't save everyone here, I needed to save Karuo at the very least. Sorry guys, but before we head back, can we swing by the enemy base first? Huh? Just for a minute, it won't take long, I promise. Well, if we're quick, I guess it won't make too much of a difference. Alright, but if we're doing this, we need to hurry. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Are you telling me he's just gonna go and save Karuha only? Or Nozomi only? We boarded the school bus and drove to the northern edge of the school grounds. Once again, if you remember, this is day 8. This is the attack, and this is where we saw that I think a bloody Yugumu told us that, oh my gosh, we are bleeding out here. It's a bad time. They took Moko, and Nozomi went after her. Then a little ways from there, we saw it. The enemy stronghold. We got out and walked the rest of the way so we wouldn't be spotted. We've seen it a million times. We haven't seen that a million times. This is where the invaders are holed up, huh? There sure are a lot of them. Before we could say anything, another voice cut across me.
Huh? Who are you guys?
It was a voice I knew all too well. I instinctively turned towards the speaker. Are you wearing class armor? Then are you?
Yeah.
My heart almost flew out of my chest. There she was, alive again. It was such a relief. I had to stay on my feet. I could feel the beginning of tears in the corners of my eyes. Are you on our side? Well, we're not on the other side. You are, aren't you? Please, you have to help me. Our infirmary has been destroyed. Nigo's been captured. Without his help, I can't fix the revival-matic or bring my friends back. Moko, that's one of our team. She's heading for the base, but with just the 2 of us, I don't think... Nozomi, please. You have to calm down. Huh? How do you know my name? It's a long story. I don't have time to explain it right now. But we're from another school just like yours, the Last Defense Academy. We're about to head back there. And I want you to come with us. What? I can't just leave. The others need my help. That was more or less how I expected you to react, but I wasn't leaving her behind. The revival-matic won't work on Nozomi. If she gets seriously injured trying to raid this base, I won't let that happen. Saving her was the whole reason I came back. It's okay. You see, I'm from the future, and I know your team is gonna be alright. The future? That's right, everyone's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, he's straight lying. Oh my gosh. Moko and Kiyoshika and Kurara and Yugumu, they're all gonna be fine. You know their names too? Just who are you? Our school is in danger, and it's the place our whole mission here hinges on. If it gets destroyed, we lose humanity. Humanity is finished. We're finished? I'm not exaggerating. It would mean this whole war was all for nothing. All of it. I knew Nozomi wouldn't be able to refuse if I put it like that. Winning the war and saving humanity was just as important to her. She wouldn't risk everything to come here otherwise. Now you see, we gotta go. We gotta protect Last Defense Academy. And to do that, we need your help. You're sure everyone will be alright? They'll all survive this. Yes, absolutely. Once our school is safe, we can come back with the right tools and fix your revival-matic. Your friends can still be saved. Huh? But Takumi? Quiet, Shoma. He's made his choice. Oh, dang, dude. Right, my choice to lie to Nozomi. Oh, dude, I already hate this route, dude. The revival-matic only works directly after death. By the time we returned to Last Defense Academy and came back here, it would be too late. But if things turned out like they did last time, only Moko would have to die. I felt bad for her, but her sacrifice could prevent others from dying. Anyway, I'll explain everything later. For now, please just trust me. Alright, I'm gonna believe you're telling the truth. Yikes. I'll go with you. I mean, it's the only way we can save humanity, right? Nozomi was scared and confused, but she still understood enough for me to talk around her. Of course, I'd known all along that she was the kind of person who'd want to help others in a crisis. I knew all along I was taking advantage of her kind-hearted nature.
Alright, everyone back on the bus. We're getting out of here.
That's gonna earn us a death in this run in the future, probably. We made our way to the school bus and sped through bumpy, rough bumpy terrain back towards the main campus, and eventually... I assume we're making it just in time, because last time, Veshnis killed and absorbed Darumi. We'd finally arrived back at Last Defense Academy, but there was no one there to welcome us. So this is Last Defense Academy? It really is just like ours. Everyone, look at that! Yep, they're all there beating it up. Yeah, because there's a ton of invaders here already. Oh, you're back. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. How are the others doing? Are they okay? Yeah, but they're in big trouble. They won't last much longer without your help. I suggest you get your asses into gear and get out there. Understood, we'll handle it. I'll fight too. Please let me help. Of course, just don't overdo it. Come on, our friends need our help. Let's do this! As he lied. Straight to her face. Oh, boy. Now, are we just gonna jump in from here? Oh, we jump in from the back, huh? Can I skip this one?
Oh, hey! About time you guys got here.
Just in time.
I was so scared! I thought that weirdo stalker was gonna kill me for sure.
Yeah, she was, actually. I know what happens if we don't show up.
Weirdo stalker. Anyway, you're okay now. That's the important thing.
You were so dashing coming to my rescue like that, Takumi.
Lamau.
That would totally be a romance flag if this were a dating sim. Too bad for you, it's a killing game.
Lamau.
The plan is to save the others before beginning our counterattack, yes?
We'll have to be quick. A lot of them are surrounded.
Right. Let's turn this battle around, guys.
Aye,
Look
aye.
alive out there, kids. The barrier's integrity level is getting awfully low. If it goes down, it's all over. You can't let them keep attacking it.
Okay, but why are there 3 commanders? Are they all attacking us at once now?
No, it's one commander.
No. This is one commander who can split into 3. On their own, the copies aren't all that strong, but if one goes down, the others will revive it. We have to defeat them all at the same time, or they'll just keep coming back.
Wow. This one's really strong, huh? I'll try not to get insta-killed like the fodder I am.
Selma, you are least likely to get insta-killed.
It probably won't do any good, but I'll still try.
And we should be able to skip this one, because we had a fight just like this before. Yeah. Or we coming from the back, huh?
Thanks, everyone.
No problem.
That sure was a close one. But so long as my dear sister's safe, it's all good.
Even was like, if she had died, I would have made sure that each one of you had breathed your last. But she's safe, so it's all good.
I'm glad you showed up too. But how come your group's bigger now?
Oh.
Oh, you must be Nozomi, right? But why is it just...
We'll explain later. The battle's not over yet.
Oh, dear.
Look over there.
She's gonna find out the truth so fast. Yeah, you go ahead and mix yourself back together.
Weirdo in the hood again! They're back to finish me off!
Who is that? Why have I never seen him before?
Who cares? We just gotta take down anyone who gets in our way.
It's been a while since we've seen Pac-Ron, to be honest. The weirdo in the hood. The weirdo in the hood did kill Darumi last time. But we still win. We win these. Who was on the side of Pac-Ron that time? I think it was Hiroko, in which case that would have been a quick fight.
I think we won.
Not yet. We still have to deal with the one in the hood.
Is that another commander?
I don't know. I never saw anyone like that around the first time.
The figure in the hood lunged forward and struck before I had a chance to react. Yikes.
That's...
Hey, you want to take off your mask, though? We know you well.
That's the Supreme Commander! The invaders' leader!
What? She's the one in charge?
She's here on the first fight, or I guess the second fight.
So you already know about me.
Yes.
Then all that talk about time travel in the last battle was true after all.
Uh-oh.
That day, my allies and I felt our strength drastically increase, seemingly out of nowhere. I thought it might have something to do with the weapon you're keeping here. So I came by to investigate.
I was gonna say, no it didn't, but in a sense, yes it did. Because we absorbed Shiana in Route Zero.
I came by to investigate, and I overheard some very interesting information.
If I had to guess, I'd say your time travel shenanigans are responsible, Samino. It seems the enemy's hemo-anima reacted to your presence as well.
So, the invaders are all stronger now, too?
You heard all that?
Thanks to you traveling through time, we're stronger than ever now. And we can even understand your language.
Yeah, that's the rough part.
But you can't have come by that ability by normal means. You resorted to cannibalism, didn't you?
Yes.
Not that I blame you. Now I know how good it feels.
But why would you do that? Doesn't your faith forbid absorbing someone else's power?
That never stopped you, did it?
Well, we're not of the
You're
same.
more than happy
Okay.
to slaughter and consume us to add to your own strength.
Yes.
Now I will do the same. I won't be held back by outdated taboos anymore.
I do think that's fascinating that this is the route where she does do that. So I feel like it is always actually a stronger Vestus on this route, which I guess makes sense as to why she is more easily defeatable on the kill Ato routes. Because I don't think she absorbs anyone except for Dulcia, I think one or a couple of times on the kill Ato route. And I think that really might only be one time on the kill Ato route.
What should we do, Takumi?
She's like the last boss or whatever, right? I say we finish this right here, right now!
No.
But can we really win?
Well, yeah, but no.
Oh, I have no intention of fighting you today. I'm going to save you and your school for last. In the meantime, I'll keep devouring and growing stronger.
It's kind of crazy because at this point she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to devour all of my commanders, and then I'm coming for you. The Supreme Commander raised her hand and brought it to her mask.
Hear my name and tremble.
Hey, Veshness, yeah, you know.
I am the paragon of hope. Veshness.
We know.
One day I will consume your power. And that of your weapon, too.
Oh, we waiting for her, girl, you know.
Then I will usher in the age of a new god!
Look at her smile. Hey, doesn't that just warm your heart?
My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet.
I think you are pretty uncontested at this point. Next to maybe Dulcia, but you've beaten Dulcia. Vestus faded out of sight, but her mocking laughter lingered long after she was gone. We all stood there, trying in vain to process what had just happened. So Moko. How is this Moko thing gonna be handled here? So it's true, Takumi really is from the future? I know, right? You'd think he'd at least show up in a tricked-up DeLorean or something. Hey, gotta go back in time. Back to the future. Good on you. Speaking of Takumi, where'd he go? Siri took him away to discuss something. That's why we're explaining things to Nozomi instead of him. Right. Sorry, short attention span. I hate that he's stealing the spotlight from my dear sister's visions, but his predictions have been accurate enough that we can't write them off as coincidence. I see, I guess that makes sense. I've never met him before, but he knew so much about me and my friends. Strictly speaking, it's more like his consciousness got replaced with a version of him from another timeline who knew about it already. Yeah, actually. Thank you. That makes Admittedly, that one line does change a lot of things, to be honest. That is not like actually Takumi traveling, but his consciousness, and if his consciousness is messed, you know? Anywho, same diff, don't overcomplicate it. It's quite a big diff if you care about preserving your sense of self and avoiding time paradoxes. Yeah, I was gonna say, it is actually a really big difference. Either way, I'm glad we've got him here. So Takumi told us a lot about you too, Nozomi. Oh, I'm sorry, a dweeby little pervert like me shouldn't know anything about, you. Knowing anything about you probably creeps you out, doesn't it? I should be arrested for stalking and gross indecency. This also explains why Takumi was so confident about everyone being okay. I'm still worried though, no matter what he says, I won't be able to relax until I go back and see it for myself. I know, but setting out at this hour would be asking for trouble. It'll be too easy for the invaders to get the jump on us. All the travel and fighting today is really taking it out of me too. And Takumi said they're okay, right? It'll be fine. He's seen all this play out before. Yeah, I guess so. With that conversation going on, I was talking to C-Ray in the hallway outside the war. So what did you want to talk about? So, C-Ray, what did you want to talk about? Adrenaline. Thank you, C-Ray. Don't be so cagey, Samino. What? Do you think I'm gonna get mad at you? Why would I do that? Just because you abandoned Nigo and his academy to die? Or because you lied to Kirifuji about the revival-matic to get her back to come with you? Yeah. You can only be dead for a little while for the machine to work on you, a couple hours at most. Even if you fix the one at the second campus, anyone who's already dead is staying dead. I know. But it's okay, last time it was only one of them that died. They may lose a team member, but they won't be wiped out completely. That's why I chose to prioritize this academy. Then why'd you bring Kirifuji? If you were that sure they'd be okay, wouldn't it have been fine to leave her there? Well, I guess that's none of my business. You made the right call. I'm not about to reprimand you for it. Second Last Defense Academy was only ever a decoy after all. Its importance is nothing compared to this school. Heck, it barely has any real worth at all. It may have been destroyed sooner than expected, but it was going to happen eventually. But it hasn't been destroyed the way it happened last time. And why haven't I heard anything from Nigo? Huh? You must have noticed him, you know. In your future, there was no attack here today. In that sense, it's a good thing you convinced at least Kirifuji to come with you. Even if you had to lie to do it. So, something's going on over there. Are you saying stuff is happening that I can't predict? Afraid I can't answer that, but if that is the case, try to keep yourself on an even keel. You'll never make it through the rest of your time here if you don't. I didn't like the sound of what Sierra was saying. I had a lot on my mind as I headed back to the room. I got into bed, but the lies I told kept haunting me. I barely slept a wink that night. Day 9, so I guess we're going back to Second Last Defense Academy. To see all of them dead. Or maybe they'll all be alive, who knows? The next morning, we all got into the parking lot and prepared for another trip in the school bus. Everybody, or just... Oh. Hurry, Takumi, let's get going. I know you keep telling me everyone's fine, but I can't help but worry about them. Yeah. I don't mind you going to the other academy, but some of you have to stay back here. Now the future's changing from what Sumino remembers, there's no telling what might happen. In that case, Takumi should pick who goes and who stays. How many can I take with me? I've given Kawana the skinny on how to fix the revival-matic, so you and her are given. Counting for any battles that you get in over there, let's say 3 more on top of that. Shoma, you should come. There's a commander we might have to fight that we can't be without you. Okay, I'll probably give everyone more to worry about, but if that's what you want, I'll go too. I don't like how we left things last time. Didn't think I'd see you stepping in to help others. Say that again and I'll make it so you can't walk for the next week. Oh my gosh. What'd I say? I thought I was being nice. I'll take that last slot. Hey, you're alive. That's right. It's the least I can do after you saved me yesterday. Wow, I figured you'd be the type to, never figured you'd be the type to feel obligated like that. Say that again and I'll make sure you can't walk for the next week. Don't act like you don't act like you know me. Go bury your head in a bear trap and die. Oh my gosh. Well, you don't have to get so mad about it. Everyone's fine, right, Takumi? They're going to be alright? Yeah, for sure. Well, he just keeps lying. We better get going. Should we head for the enemy base after we arrive at the school? Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know if the enemy will still be around, though. Last time, they left as soon as they captured Moko. If they are, we'll be ready. We'll be going right into battle. We should make sure we're ready. Leave the driving to me. I've memorized everything I need to about the revival-matic 2. Come on, guys. Everybody board the bus. We activated our class armor and set off. The bus rumbling across the rugged landscape once more, heading in the direction of the Second Last Defense Academy. So everyone who's dead should stay dead, quote-unquote, right? I hated how this must make Nozomi feel, not knowing whether her friends were dead or alive, but I tried to not let it show. The others must have noticed I was lying to her too. It's not like I wanted to do this, but I had no other choice. I think they understood that. We sat in silence as ruin after ruin rolled by the outside window, or outside the window. Yeah, I don't know why. I think the 8-bit bus rolling is my favorite little cutscene in this game. We arrived at the Second Last Defense Academy and headed for the enemy camp on the north side of the school ruin. So we're going to the enemy camp first. There's like a bajillion invaders here, and they're like flying around like buzzing. They're like flies buzzing around in a camp a trash can. I can read. They're holding Moko in there somewhere, right? What about the others? How did things go in your future, Takumi? Do you know where they are? I can't say for sure. We should focus on getting rid of the enemy first. With numbers like this, we need to stay alert so they don't overwhelm us. If worst comes to worst, just use me as a shield. That's what you're good for, actually. At least then my life will be worth something. Let's do this, guys. That enemy base is going down. Like, we're already in our class armor, so we don't need to transform. Am I gonna have to fight this fight?
Oh, wow. They're totally staring at us.
I was gonna say, we haven't had this fight specifically before.
I knew charging in head first would be stressful, but I'm more nervous than ever now.
Don't worry. However scary they look, they're all the same on the inside. So, let's rip them open and paint this base with their blood and viscera.
Hiriko, can you go one route without being like, hey, give me a little blood, give me a little dash of viscera too? I don't think she can. Unless she perishes early, you know what I mean? We can skip this one, yeah, I'll skip it. Because that's just gonna be me taking control of Tsubasa and saying boom bam bob 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 and boom boom
They're
papa.
coming out from inside the base now! Everyone, be careful!
Yo, calm down, Shoma. Ah, yeah, and then it's this guy. The Pretender.
Okay, the commander has finally shown themselves.
For real? The little one? This is gonna be easy.
No.
Don't be so sure. They can brainwash us if we get too close. Keep...
But how are we supposed to win if we can't get close to them?
Shoma can.
That's where Shoma comes in.
What? Me? But I'm just a piece of unburnable trash in human form.
No, you're not. Your defenses are strong enough to deflect the commander's brainwashing arrows.
Is that something else you learned in the future?
Yes.
My boy Takumi coming in clutch with the real-life cheat codes again.
She's not wrong. He does have real life cheat codes.
You're our only hope.
I never thought anyone would say that to an unremarkable background character like me. All right, I'll give it a try. Even if I have to self-destruct to do it.
Please, no self-destructing, okay?
Yeah, if you self-destruct, we will all have a bad time. But also, this is still free, because yippity-skippity.
So, getting hit by these arrows is what causes the brainwashing. But a first-rate technique like that won't work against a piece of trash like me.
Correct. And it didn't. I kind of wanted to just look at this one again because this is one that we don't see all that often at all. It feels like.
And Parmith, the paragon of devotion.
Parmith.
Destruction will be an act of love for you who are bound by the shackles of hatred. This is a show of my love for you. Open yourselves up to my adoration.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we almost never really see Parmith.
I guess this is where the real battle starts.
Or rather, see Parmith do that, you know what I mean?
A hideous monster like them has some nerve talking about love.
We have to defeat them to save humanity. And my friends, too.
And my friends.
They're all counting on me. I'm not going to lose.
Yeah, you're not going to lose. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. And free, easy peasy, whatever you want to say about it, is in the books. It's okay, Parmith.
Is this what the commanders really look like? They look almost
human? Yeah, pretty weird, huh?
They can use hemoanima too, or something like it.
Yep.
Just who are these people?
Well, we're kind of like them too, and you have their blood, I guess.
Even I don't know that. We never found out very much about them before.
Enough talk. We have to finish this one off.
Where did we get all the hemoanima for these injections? Unless there were commanders before these commanders that we got it from. Or maybe we just got it from the Second Coming now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. And once that's done, we can go save the others.
We have to absorb the commander's hemoanima, right? Who's going to do it?
Let's see.
We should probably have Nozomi do it, but that's not going to play into the game. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, oh yeah, now she won't have the rejection symptoms. Also, we can't select her. What am I talking about? Are you maxed? Not yet. Here, take this. Yeah. We gotta get you and Hiroko to maxed, and then we'll probably, I don't know, we'll probably max out somebody else afterwards. I don't know who would be next on my, it might be Kiyoshika, honestly. No, it might be, no, out of respect for everyone, I'm not gonna let it be Gaku. Hate that guy. Thank you, Subizi. Extermination complete. Keep an eye on that clock too. We're almost at that 3-hour point. And we're closing in on 1,000,000 BP again. Having defeated the Commander Parmith, we headed back to the second to last Defense Academy building, but what we found waiting there when we got there was the absolute worst situation I could have imagined. Kurara, Kiyoshika, Yugamu. 3 mummified corpses were laying on the ground. Oh my gosh, all of them? They all looked more or less identical, but it was obvious who they were. This was all that remained of Kurara, Uzuzuki, Kiyoshika Magadori, and Yugamu Omokage. Ah! They died before we even got a chance to meet them. Talk about tragic. No, this can't be happening. Hey guys. Tsubasa came running out of the school, breaking the silence. The revival-matic here was broken, just like you said. I got it working again, though. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can bring these guys back. No, now that they're in this condition, the machine won't work on them. Who would do this? Was it that Veshnus person? Most likely, yes. What about Moko and Nigo? Your friend Moko went to rescue Nigo so he could fix the revival-matic, right? But if it was still broken when we got here, then it means she never got Nigo back, and so she probably didn't make it out either. Moko, no. Takumi, what's going on here? You promised they'd be alright. Why did it turn out like this? I don't know. I didn't think it would be as bad as this, either. There weren't this many casualties last time. This many? So you knew somebody would get killed? Huh? Okay, in my timeline, Moko got captured when she rescued Nigo. But only her. Everyone else was fine afterwards. So, you lied to me. When you said they'd all be okay, none of it was true. Well, the thing is, look, I genuinely thought they would be. I thought that they'd get revived just like before. That's how it happened in my future. So then why? The future is changing. It's changing? According to Takumi, this academy shouldn't have been attacked until later, and not at the same time as the main campus. Things started to play out differently compared to how we experienced them. I guess they would after Veshnus found out about the time travel stuff. Wait a minute, if our academy gets attacked this early, if our academy getting attacked this early was different from the first time, then you already knew the future was changing. Yeah. Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. This can't be happening. Please, everyone, don't leave me. Kurara, Kiyoshika, Yugamu, Moko. Hey, Takumi, you might have messed up, dude. I'm so sorry. If only I'd stay here, I might have been able to save Nigo. You probably wouldn't have. You actually might have been able to. I kind of assumed that was going to happen. I would figure that, like, Moko would sacrifice herself to save Nigo and Nozomi. She would bring them back to Nigo back to revive these 3, and they would all go back to try and take down that base, but it wouldn't work, and Moko would have already been gone. But instead, Takumi, you really did kind of ruin that, because that's what I expected to happen, and I did expect everybody here to be gone. For what it's worth, Takumi was right about the last Defense Academy school being the school we really needed to protect. You could have left me behind. You didn't have to trick me into coming back with you. Your team's been fine protecting that school on your own. You could have done it without me. Why was it so important that I survived, even if the others didn't? I don't know what happened in the last 100 days you lived through. But it's got nothing to do with me. The version of me you knew back then, that's not me.
Whatever you talked about with her, however you felt about her, whatever kind of relationship the two of you had,
we will never have it.
none of that applies to me. None of it gave you any right to lie to me.
Yeah, Nozomi, you did. I'm sorry, Takumi, you did really bone this up. She was right. I'd known all of this from the start. But Nozomi, Karura was too important to me. I didn't like lying to her, but I'd convinced myself that I had to do whatever it took to keep her alive. Even so, I never thought that choice would lead to the others all dying. Let me say it again. Whatever relationship you had with me in the future has nothing to do with the me that's here now. As far as I'm concerned, I only met you yesterday. You're practically a stranger. A stranger? So don't go pushing your feelings onto me or thinking it's okay to lie to me.
I absolutely hate that.
Nozomi vented everything she was feeling at me. Her voice had turned cold and hard in a way I've never heard before. I don't remember much about what happened after that. We got back to the school bus at some point, but the mood was still somber. We rode along in silence and got back to the last Defense Academy a little bit before daybreak. Wow. Rough start for this round, huh? Dude.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine.
I didn't expect everyone to be... Well, I guess it kind of makes sense for all of them to have been gone. But to be honest, for all of them to have been mummified is way worse.
Get ready for your 10.
Alright, goodbye, C-Ray. I started the day back in my own room. Not that I'd gotten any real sleep getting back so late last night. Not to mention I was still thinking about everything Nozomi had said to me and the way she looked at me. I'd abandoned the team at the other academy, and I lied to her about everything. Couldn't deny it, that was exactly what I'd done. She had every right to be angry at me. I guess I should go wash my face. I forced myself out of bed and staggered into the bathroom. Wow, I look terrible. My face was ashen, devoid of life. I laughed bitterly. Once I've washed up, I'll go to the cafeteria like usual. Well, I mean, admittedly, I think some of the team might be furious at me. Well, not furious, but kind of not like what I did either. What Takumi did was, it kind of sucked. But in another sense, if it was going to be like a lose-lose, it wasn't. But he was faced with a really hard dilemma, just taking a step back and looking at it, to be honest, but whatever. The cafeteria was almost empty. The others still had been resting after the trip to the second last Defense Academy the day before. I don't know if I'd go that far. But you can't deny it either, right? Oh, that's certainly true. When my dear sister's safety is concerned, there's no such thing as being too careful. Ima, Kako, and Gaku, that's a rare combination. Morning, everyone. The moment I stepped in, all three of them turned to look at me. Oh, good morning, Takumi. It sounds like they were talking about you. What are you guys talking about? You seem kind of intense for first thing in the morning. Well, to be completely frank and honest, we were talking about how you're a liar. Huh? Brother Dearest, it's not that we're mad at you for lying to Miss Kirifuji per se, but hiding privileged info, you've proved that you can't be trusted. What are you saying? All this time, you've been taking everyone, we've been taking everything you've said at us at face value. But now, we've realized that you can lie to us about what you want. That's true. About what happened in the future. Yeah, you have supremely screwed up, dude. Whether we live or die is up to you now, Mr. Shimano, just like what happened with the group from the other academy. Don't be crazy, you got it all wrong. Saving Nozomi was I had special reasons and... So if you have other special reasons, you'll lie to the rest of us as well? Maybe you didn't like the members from the other school, so you let them die. Was that your special reason? What? Now who's crazy, huh? One word from you and we could all die, just like that. Guys, I don't think we should treat Takumi like he's some sort of dictator. We're just telling it like it is, sister dearest. Our lives are really in his hands. Darn it, why is this happening? Because you lied, dude, because you lied bad. Consider this a warning, Mr. Sumino. Stay away from me and my dear sister. If anything happens to her because of your lies, I won't hesitate to exact retribution. Yeah, for real. Just don't mention the future anymore, alright? Without warning, Ima and Gaku left the cafeteria. I'm sorry about my dear brother. He always takes things too far. I don't really think you're the type of person who likes deceiving others. It's just that there was no other way to save Nozomi, right? Maybe, but I was wrong for going that far in the first place. I'm sorry I won't be able to stand by you, at least not openly. My dear brother can be awfully stubborn when he gets like this. In fact, I should get going before he starts wondering what's taking me so long. Sure, do what's best for you. Dang. You know, it really sucks because Kako is a little sweetheart, you know what I mean? She's a good kid. She's a good egg. But for so much of a lot of these other routes, she is either a feral zombie or has been taken over by some sort of creature, you know what I mean? But I digress. Not everyone was outright hostile as Ima or Gakko, but my credibility with the others has clearly taken a hit. Now that I thought about it, I should have known I couldn't count on things playing exactly the same as before. But I wasn't thinking straight back then. I was too focused on saving Nozomi. This isn't just about me, though. I'd chosen to lead the second to last defense academy to fend for itself and gotten its team killed. The reality of what I'd done still hadn't fully sunk in. It was like all of this was happening in a dream or a nightmare. All the same, that choice that I made, now I had to live with it, whether I liked it or not. I decided to hang out in the cafeteria for a while longer. I didn't want to run into Ima and the others and risk making things worse. Oh, here on your own, Takumi? I didn't think that you were the loner type. Oh, hey, Darumi. What's the matter? You're looking as chipper as a fresh corpse. If you start looking like that during a killing game, it means you were about to snap and go postal on us. Yeah, whatever. Why are you so full of energy today? Aren't you tired from yesterday? Nah, I never sleep anyway. It's nothing but nightmares and depression when I do. Aw, Darumi, dude. Did something go down between you and Gaku and the others? I passed them in the hallway and they seem real on edge. And you're still pressing me on it, rather? You're not one for tact, are you? Anywho, I dropped by to tell you something too. Please, no prankster gross stuff. I can't take getting Darumi'd right now. Oh, your sanity level's getting low, huh? Don't worry, it's just boring stuff.
I wanted to say thanks for saving me.
Aw, dude. So knowing that she really does die in the other route does make this hit way heavier. And it hits way heavier because also we've played probably our first, like, what, 30 or 40 endings with no Darumi. And for a long time, I started to really actually miss her. And then when we got back to where I remember she was a little crazy, but I digress. Wait, I must have misheard you. Could you repeat that? I thought I was gonna die. In that battle yesterday. Like, actually die. That creep in the hood wouldn't leave me alone. I was getting so tired of avoiding her, I figured it was about time I just gave up and let it happen. And then you guys came back. Suddenly I felt like I could tough it out a little while longer, and all of a sudden I didn't want to die. Huh? Dang, dude. If you hadn't gotten back when you did, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead right now. She's right. Vestness would have sucked me dry just like she did to that other commander, which is true. So, you know, thanks. I'm glad you were there for me. This is... Oh, dang, dude. Really? Even with all the stuff that's going on, when it comes right down to it, I'm afraid of dying. The fish and the sushi restaurants probably feel the same. They're flopping around just begging for death, but at the very end, they're scared too. I don't know if that analogy really fits. I was gonna say, I don't know if that's quite right, but okay. You know me, I'm no good at profound stuff. Right now, I'm happy to be alive, and that's it. And it's so weird because I didn't think I would ever hear the words Darumi and happy to be alive in the same sentence, or hear those words coming from her mouth. Wow, that actually does make me feel better. Figure you could lose a little nip since Nozomi hates you now. No chance of you tripping any of her flags anymore. Are you trying to cheer me up or push me over the edge? For real though, you did a good thing and you deserve some praise. Without any positive reinforcements, you'll end up just like me, and I don't want to see that happen. But if I'm overstepping, feel free to be all, I wish I had let you die when I had the chance. Trust me, I'll never say that. It's nice to know someone's still on my side. Thank you, Takumi. No props. Hey, do you want to play some horror stuff with me after breakfast? Real gory ones. After a conversation like this, that's what your mind jumps to? I think I want to do something a little less depressing today. And here I was going to recommend some titles that were banned for being too extreme. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Takumi left and I headed back to my room to get my thoughts in order. Wow. That was... Oof. I was gonna say that was the most pleasant Takumi conversation we have ever had. It's top 2. It might still be number 1. The other one is from the Killing Game route, actually, but it's one of those two. And I was like, dang, okay, Takumi. I better make the, we're fine. I know, look. We're not doing anything right now. Hey, if Eito is still not alive, we're sleeping, dude. That's kind of where we are right now. We don't need to do any more free time, which is okay. In the grand scheme of things. Go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Oh, dang. All of these stay dark, which is kind of crazy. Is Nozomi out and about anywhere? Oh, wait. Eito is around? Can I give him a gift? While he's still here? I think I can. I just thought he was, he's been dead for so long. In my brain, I'm just like, man's is dead. That costs a bunch of paper, which we don't have a bunch of, but we have enough to max him out. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's entirely my bad. I just already counted him for dead.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
I don't, but I will gladly, hopefully, get you all the way up during this
Getting mixed up in this war and having my righteous eyes exposed.
My righteous eyes?
My future plans are completely shot now. I was studying so hard to be a politician, too. I was going to massacre all the ugly humans after climbing to a top post in the Tokyo residential complex.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine President Eito?
I was chosen by these righteous eyes. So I have to do the right thing.
Oh my gosh.
You know who to look for if you ever change your mind and decide to destroy humanity instead of saving it.
Yeah, I know you'll get the job done.
I'll be glad to lend you a hand. I'll even put up with your unsightly presence so we can do it together.
He even winked. I'll even put up with your unsightly appearance so we can do it together. Schwink.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so...
Oh yeah, I don't know why we're doing that. Hopefully get another day or so of free time. Guess today is over. Once I was on my own, against the wall. I found myself thinking about everything even more. Because of the choice that I made, Moko and the others died without us ever getting to meet them. I still hadn't forgotten Nozomi's harsh words and cold attitude. Was coming back in the past really the wrong choice? I can't keep overthinking this. This is actually such a terrible... Yeah, I keep thinking, like, if in Takumi's head, this is the one time that he's come back. To try to... and it makes sense for him to desperately try and save Nozomi because that's really the real reason he came back. Not really for everyone else. It was really just for Nozomi. Let's keep it a buck. To now have her specifically hate him... Whew, hurts, man. My heart hurts for him. I forced my mind away from those troubling thoughts and got into bed and turned out like a light because he was tired. Soon enough, I managed to drift off to sleep because he didn't get any sleep the previous night and he was tired from all the travel. Poor dude. Poor Takumi.
Burn out troops. Be ready.
Thank you. Morning again. If things had gone to plan, we'd be meeting up with the guys from the other academy today and getting that first awkward conflict while we get to know each other. But that would never happen now. I'd abandoned them and they were all dead. Not again. Whenever I'm on my own, against the wall, I end up beating myself up. I have to get moving. I can't just lay around in bed all day. Managed to drag myself out of bed and went to the cafeteria to eat breakfast alone. I sat in silence while I thought over my schedule for the day. Great, excellent, which means it is Eito time. Eito, ooh, well first, I kinda wanna see what she has to say to him. Nothing. She really hates that guy, huh? She really hates that guy, huh? Well, I wonder, hold on a minute. So we'll set this up. Can I even give her a gift right now? I could. I won't, because I'm gonna still give one to Eito. I might try to give her a gift, low-key, once we have Eito maxed out, and see if she's just like, oh no, I hate everything from you.
You truly
Yeah. We're gonna have to give you a couple of gifts, a couple of gifts. Dun 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 da da dun. Alright, and this should not take us to 4 yet. I think we're still gonna have another 1 or 2 to get to 4.
You truly understand.
Yeah, we have 1 more to get to 4, and 4 total more to get to 5. So we'll need 2 more days of free time before Eito inevitably escapes or something. You know what I mean? Another day over, nothing really happened today either. The move between me and the others isn't bad exactly, just a little awkward. Nozomi still hates my guts though. I have no idea how I'm going to patch things up with her. There has to be a way, even if only I could think of something. This is getting me nowhere. It's time for bed. Shutting down my brain for the night, I decided to lay down and surrender myself to sleep. Always surrender yourself to sleep, to slumber. Okay, we're an hour and 8 for this little section. So we'll do another 21 minutes. And I'll talk for maybe 5, if that. The same deal as yesterday. Do whatever I want to stay prepared. First thing, breakfast. I'm starving, so we are doing breakfast, so which means we'll have a little bit of plot progression. Oh, these two. Uh-oh. I walked into the cafeteria to find Tsubasa and Takamaru already sitting at a table. Morning, Takumi. Hey, guys. Good morning, Takumi. Are you okay, Tsubasa? I know that you have nausea problems, but it's not usually this bad first thing, right? I'm more so stressed out than usual. We kind of got into a fight with the others. Oh, a fight? But it's okay now, just... You're still dry heaving. It must have been pretty bad. Was it about me? Well, not exactly. Don't sugarcoat it. Takumi can handle the truth. Takamaru rather, try to have some delicacy. I guess that's a yes. It's fine though. After what I did, I don't blame anyone for being mad at me. Not everyone's out to get you, you know. I mean, we're gonna lose that we were gonna lose that battle the other day before you showed up. If you had taken even a little longer getting back, the invaders would have wiped us out for sure. Getting bailed out and then going off on a guy who did the right thing, who did the bailing rather. That's fair. That ain't how a real man does things. See, this is man, Takamaru once we kill Eito, Takamaru, he's not a Takumi fan. When we save Eito, he's been our boy all these routes, man. I think on like one occasion he was not our boy, but then he turned into our boy by the end of it, you know what I mean? Same goes for bringing Nozomi back with you. Her being here helped us win that battle too. I didn't know you felt that way, Takamaru. Why didn't you just say anything until now? Those guys were still convinced Takumi's lying to us. You think I would have said you think anything I said would have made a difference? Also, it ain't my place to butt in and tell Nozomi what's what. All this went down because of Takumi's judgment. It means it's his responsibility. I agree. This is a problem I have to deal with myself. I guess you know in the future has changed things already for better or for worse. I don't think you made the wrong call though. You did what you had to in a tough situation. And he was really mad at us, honestly, and really kind of mad at himself too for losing Darumi the last time. But he was mad at us early. Try not to lose sight of that, okay? See ya. See ya. Takamaru can be kind of blunt sometimes, but his heart's really in the right place, huh? Yeah, I'm glad he's the way he is. I needed to hear that. Not trying to steal his glory or anything, but I think he made the right choice too. We're the ones who said you should act as our leader and handle the big decisions. Pushing all the responsibility onto you and complaining about it afterwards wouldn't sit right with me. I appreciate you saying that, but there's no denying I left personal feelings color my judgment. I can't help but feel guilty. That's fine. Feel how you feel. Just don't obsess over it, alright? I'll try. Thanks, Tsubasa. It's nice to know some of the team are more understanding towards me. Everyone's got their own feelings on the matter. That's just what happens when you put so many different people together. One of them being Gaku, who's always going to be panicking and saying, oh my gosh, what if he does this? I might be in danger. Son of a gun. Anywho, that being said, this time I do feel like it's pretty valid. After Tsubasa left the cafeteria, I went back to my room. But nobody would really let Takumi explain, but I feel like he wouldn't explain himself. You know? Now the Mokos and the others are gone, I need to do what I can to pick up the slack. So I think we will just finish Eito today. Which is nice, I suppose. It is nice because I thought we were going to have to wait until like we go to the middle route, but we are technically on the middle route right now. But I was saying like the true middle route once Kiyoshika gets, sacrifices herself. Here. Let's make a couple more 5-star novels for Mr. Eito. And 4591. Yeah, we should have enough to pretty easily. We have enough. I'm sorry, to pretty easily get him to max.
You truly understand.
Because this will get us to 4.
I'm not trying to complain about you letting me live, but life in this place is just so boring. Can't you at least bring me a book or two from the library? Preferably something about Earth's beautiful nature.
Lamau.
Ugly humans destroyed most of the books on that subject, simply because they're not interested in anything outside of their precious complex. But I get the feeling this library might have something. We can read about it together.
Well, I am technically bringing him a 5-star novel every single time. We can read about it together.
A mere glimpse of the planet's natural beauty on a printed page would be enough to purify your heart. Then you'd be filled with consuming anger for the pernicious race that lay waste to it. Just like I am.
Oh, no. Here, the problem is I really do hate humanity in this game. Humanity are are the villains in this game. It's not like... Humanity is the villain in this game. But Veshnis, given how she treats the people of this planet, also a major villain in this game. Has savored this war, to be honest. So both sides terrible. Admittedly, the side that I'm down with is the rebellion side, and I feel like that was, you know, that's still up there in probably my top 5 routes. I'm gonna keep it. Well, I'm not gonna say my top 5 routes. I don't want to like judge any one route because I think every route has like a kind of iffy, meh kind of ending. But I digress. We'll continue.
So why don't we have a nice, friendly reading session, Takumi? You never know what effect the right book may have on your life.
That's true. That's actually a big fact. So you never know what kind of effect the right book will have on your life. That being said, the same can be true on the opposite, you know what I mean? You never know how the wrong book will have an effect on your life, you know? Because that much is true, dude. That much is true. We're gonna get him another novel. Which means in just one more day of free time, we have done everybody's standard bond rank events. And at this rate, I feel like we probably will get another day of free time. Maybe not in a row, but, you know.
You truly understand.
Yeah, I do. Goodbye. We do have a smaller cast this time, which is interesting. Like, we've gotten rid of all of the second to last Defense Academy. Except for Nozomi. The days are all fading into one. I still haven't found a way to improve the mood around here. Siri hasn't come forward to say anything either. Not that I'm surprised. So long as the school itself is safe, it's all the same to him. There's bound to be another attack sooner or later. I need to use this in-between time wisely. No, you don't. After we get Eito straightened out, I'm just going to go to sleep a bunch. For the moment, using my time wisely meant getting enough sleep. I got into my bed and soon drifted off. Into a deep, deep sleep. Dun, 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 dun. Deep sleep. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir. I was woken up by the morning announcement, just like usual. Everyone's probably getting up and going to the cafeteria now. Yeah, not today. I don't want to cause an argument just by being there. It's best I avoid regular meals for a while and give the others some space. Where are you gonna go? I went into the cafeteria, emptied, ate a quick breakfast on my own. After that, I was back to my room to figure out free time. Which means today we will finish off Ato, which means we will be this episode. At least that feels, because you know, it feels like when I was playing the comedy route, we weren't progressing through the game, even though we were getting endings. That's what it felt like to me. But in this route, it does feel like, you know, there's some motion happening and some meaningful motion from those decisions. It felt like in the comedy route, my decisions didn't matter. On this route, it feels like my decisions have purpose. You know what I mean?
You've turned my hate into love.
And I think that's my only like real problem. I don't mind having the comedy route because there were some funny moments in that route, especially specifically the dialogue. I just didn't like that it felt like my choices didn't really have purpose. They were just for the lulz. And now it feels like a meaningful choices again, you know? But I digress. We must continue. We must make our way through this game and to the next one. And this should max us out on oh, you're up there. That's cool. This should max us out on Mr. Ato. I'm kind of interested to see how this 5-star conversation goes. Ato, if you would please.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
You've turned all of my love into hate. Oh, we actually only needed 1 point, which is crazy. Reach max bond with everybody.
Honestly surprised I can speak to another person like this. I've lived with this cognitive disorder for as long as I can remember. My parents even hospitalized me to keep me at arm's length. That was when I started my book reading habit.
Okay. It is kind of crazy that they hospitalized you to keep you at arm's length.
A kind-hearted nurse shared her recommendations with me. She looked vile and reeked like a corpse, but I appreciated the gesture. The longer I stayed in the hospital, the more determined I became to wipe out mankind.
Even though you had, like, somebody who, like, you appreciated the gesture of in the hospital?
Say, Takumi, did you ever hear about a hospital that exploded and had a single child as its sole survivor?
No.
That was me. My first time killing other humans.
He says with a smile like, haha, yes, that was me. My first time.
And I haven't given up my dream of exterminating the human race yet. I'll never give up. It's my reason for living. In that sense, you could say the ugly humans I despise so much are also what's most important to me.
Oh my gosh.
You never cease to amuse me, Takumi. I've never bared my soul to anyone like this before.
Keep it, Ato.
You are so hideously interesting.
So hideously interesting. It's crazy. The hospital that exploded and there was one child survivor. That was me! That's crazy. Thank you, Siray. Okay, so we'll play for another 10 minutes, and we'll call it. Huh? That time again already. Today had been much like yesterday and the day before that. Everyone was still on edge, and I still had no way of helping. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make everything better. Changing the past would really fix things. Only changing the past would really fix things at this point. And as it is, I can only take one day at a time until we reach day 100. I got into bed, went to sleep, and ended my 13th day at the last Defense Academy. And then we hit day 14. Oof, I'm so hungry, but I can't go just yet. I didn't want to show my face around the cafeteria for a while. I just have to wait until everyone else was done. Maybe I should start getting up while it's still dark and eating breakfast then. Uh-oh. Oh, someone actually wants to talk to me. I wonder who it is. Uh-oh, music has stopped. Hello, early morning visitor.
Hey, Takumi!
Oh, what's up, girl?
Are you alive? Are you dead? Do you want to die?
What's up, D? Darumi, what's the matter? What do you want? I was hoping to run into you in the cafeteria yesterday, but you weren't there. Yeah, I went a little later than usual. I figured everyone could use some space. Aha, you're the type who's so concerned about others rather, you actually end up making things worse. I knew it. Still though, tensions rising across the whole group, an alienated team leader. If you're gonna hold a killing game, now would be the perfect time. Not gonna happen, and I'm still amazed you can lead everything back to that. If you want, I could go cause a scene, maybe help everyone get some of the stuff off their chest. Please don't. I have a feeling you'd only make things awkward. More awkward, rather. You still haven't answered my question, though. Why did you want to see me in the first place? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this. Did you make us a gift with the Gift-O-Matic? I don't know exactly what's in there. There's gummy bears. It looks like a loaf of bread. Some tiny sausages. Maybe some spinach or a cabbage. What is this thing? It weighs a ton. Darumi handed me something. It was big and round and heavy, and I had no idea what it was. Smells kind of funky. What is this? It's something that's for a cursing ritual? Please don't tell me it's food. I figured you might be hungry, the way that you've been avoiding the cafeteria, so I made this for you. You made this? You really shouldn't have. Even I know how to make oni. That's oni. Hold on, girl. Oh no. Girl, that's not onigiri. I put whatever I could find. What did I do to deserve this? But this is a one-time only thing. Being productive in the morning is way too depressing to do every day. Just come to the cafeteria like normal, okay? I might not be there though. Well, thanks for this. As for tomorrow, I think I'll think about it. Great, see you around then. Darumi waved energetically and skipped away. This is a surprise. I never thought Darumi would be the one to comfort me. Things are playing out differently, but that can be an opportunity to see a new side of everyone, I guess. That is, I think, the story of this game. Because, like I said, Takamaru's been our boy. He's been, like, more reasonable on this route. But after killing Eito immediately, we see kind of a different side of Takamaru, but still a Takamaru who has his heart in the right place. It's just we were put in more, like, difficult situations in the other route. Anywho. Now we'll be sleeping. Because we are done moving around. And there you go. Excellent. Pardon me, another day gone. Today really flew by. We're still getting closer and closer to the next battle, but will we still be able to work as a team the way things are now? I haven't talked to Nozomi in a long time. Same goes for Ima, Kako, and Gaku. We'll have to figure out something soon. Looks like I've got my work cut out for me. You haven't really talked to Hiroko either. Gloom settled over me. Unable to shake it off, I went to bed, hoping that tomorrow would be better. But in fact, tomorrow was much, much worse. Is what I would expect from this man. Thank you. Well, okay. I was like, wait, he got interrupted. Now I see why. The alarm cut across the morning announcement. I scrambled out of bed and started pulling on my clothes. An attack now? Last time it didn't happen until day 17, and here we are on day 15. Damn it, the future must have changed again.
Intruder.
It was like, you told us it would be on day 7. I feel like we never get this cutscene, dude. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. So much has changed. It's all bound to have a ripple effect. Like the 4 of us being gone and never coming back. Get it together, Takumi. Now's not the time to get hung up on that. Need to get to the war room. Good. You're all here. Be careful out there. This might be a little different than what you're used to. Just take a look.
What? There's 2 commanders?
That's right. This battle is going to test you like never before. So it's more important than ever that you listen to your leader and work as a team.
Listen to him? That liar? Yep. So the same as ever, huh? I'd hope they'd at least cut me some slack during our battles. What's with the long faces, everyone? You're fighting to protect humanity from extinction here, remember? Don't worry about it, we can still fight. As long as the last Defense Academy stays standing, you're fine with it, right? Well, yeah. But it makes my cold mechanical heart ache seeing you all like this. We don't have time to stand around and talk. The enemy is getting closer. Right, protecting the school has to come first. Let's all do our best and work together. That's the spirit. Let's do this. Well, I mean, Gaku and Ima have pretty much always exclusively given Takumi a hard time. This time Nozomi giving him such a hard time is not especially new, but this time feels like the worst. They're together? That's hilarious.
When you work together...
This atmosphere is totally brutal. I love it.
Yo, dude, I really miss Darumi, actually. I did miss Darumi a lot. Because now I'm like, back in my head, I was like, man, we didn't have Darumi on this side of the route. So having her here for this kind of stuff, I'm like, oh man, Darumi.
How do you like that, invader scum? This ain't even a challenge.
Oh, no chances of anyone getting killed by friendly fire at this rate.
I don't know about that.
You don't have to act so disappointed about it.
The battle's not over yet, though. We've still got to deal with the commanders.
That's true, but if we keep this up, I know we can win.
Oh yeah, man.
Come on, you guys. How long are you gonna keep up the silent treatment?
Quiet! One of the commanders is making a move.
I just won?
Now you face Valagarzo, the
Valagarzo.
of indomitability.
I do love him.
Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield. Blood of my bond, release!
Valagarzo! Nice.
Wow. This guy looks pretty strong.
They're not done yet,
He'll
though.
try to break away and attack us from a distance. Be careful, everyone.
Hey, I told you to knock it off with that future talk.
Sorry.
Where did the other commander go?
Bruh.
Oh, what now? An earthquake?
Yeah, everyone back up.
No, not an earthquake. This is...
I am the paragon of salvation, Zanshin. I'm done letting you have your way with us. In the name of God Most Holy, I will purge you from this planet!
Excellent.
This one looks really strong, too.
Yeah, but just wait. They're not done yet.
That's the commander that absorbed Ima. Everyone, stay away from her.
I don't want to hear about some hypothetical future version of me right now, Mr. Sumino.
Hypothetical.
This ain't the time to be picky about that. How do we beat her, Takumi?
I don't know. Last time we used poison.
Well, last time we used a special poison, but the one who made it was...
Was it Yugamu? No chance of using that strategy this time, then.
Yikes.
Guess we'll have to think of something else.
It's okay. We won't need the poison so long as no one gets absorbed. Just keep your distance and...
Hold on. It looks like they're doing something weird.
What?
How long has it been since we last fought together as one session?
I just wanted to see this one again, to be honest.
Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quickly.
I like these two a lot.
Hell, what are they up to now?
Remember, we're not just fighting for ourselves anymore.
Yeah, man, this one
You
gets
gotta
me.
be kidding me.
Get out of the way.
Where did they go?
We are one. We are one. That thing is low-key terrifying. High-key terrifying.
Fuse together? They can do that?
They couldn't do that in my future.
Seems that way. Unless we're all dreaming.
That comes later when we have the hallucinatory attacks.
Well, guess it's over. The boys are gonna get dismembered and the girls are gonna get violated by tentacles.
No.
Then I'll charge in and get absorbed first.
No.
Once their body's contaminated by my unhealthy levels of mediocrity, they're bound to get weaker.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny, but I digress.
You'd make them really fat or really skinny? Is that how it works?
I wanted to say something inspiring, but just a simple, let's do this, everyone. But it would probably sound hollow coming from me the way things were
However
now.
strong they are, we still have to fight. We can't back down now. We can't afford to lose this war.
Good job, Nozomi.
All right.
Valaga. Oh, that's their ship name. How do they fill in these holes in between battles? I think that is my bigger question. You've got to go and dig those holes
to tunnel under the battlefield. Oh, that's bad news for us. Their long-range attacks really pack a punch, too. Don't let them catch you off guard.
Thank you, C-Ray, but I think we're fine. Okay, this will probably be about where we're in. We'll probably get through the rest of this day, because we are at that 1.5 sweet spot that I wanted. Thank you very much.
Impossible.
Yeah, it was pretty
We're
easy.
Not done yet. I refuse to yield.
Leaning on one another for support, the two commanders desperately tried to get back on their feet. In the end, it was too much for that was even too much for them. Their legs gave out and they collapsed on the dirt once more.
No!
The more feminine-looking one crawled over to her fallen comrade, reaching out to take his hand in hers, and we get this little. Yep.
And here I thought I could keep our family safe.
What a fool!
What a fool I've been. I'm sorry, my darling. I broke my promise. I couldn't protect you. Forgive me, Senshin.
Don't say that, my love. You'll always be a hero to me. You fought so valiantly for me, for everyone, and for our family.
See, I love these invaders, dog. I love the commanders.
Our little warrior will be left to fend for himself now. I wish I could be there for him.
I wish we could meet their little warrior too.
He'll be fine, even without us. He's strong. He is your son, after all.
Are those two a couple? They even said they have a kid, didn't they? Ooh, maybe their son's gonna come after us for revenge someday.
No, I don't think so. That being said, what if it was like that boy that was a part of the resistance in the Route 1 ending? I think that would be, you know, that'd be a fun little headcanon, but I don't think, I mean, he could be in the resistance, but I don't think so.
Edgelord characters like that aren't as popular as they used to be, though. It might be hard for the fans to accept him.
I don't think that's true. I think edgelord characters are still pretty popular.
Just hurry up and kill them. If we don't do it, then...
But then the worst happened. Something fell to the earth with an impact that sent us all reeling, and when the dust settled... Oh dang, right through the hand. I don't think I noticed it last time. I just noticed that she was there. And she does transform after that, which is, you know, not great.
The Supreme Commander!
We should fall back and regroup!
But she's the one who killed the others.
You'll pay.
Darumi.
What's wrong, Darumi?
You're gonna pay for this.
Pay for what?
I'll fucking kill you, bitch!
Whoa, Darumi, calm down. You won't last 2 seconds if you go charging in like that.
Right.
So you still have some fight in you. Very well. Allow me to test you.
Miss Amamiya has escalated the situation way beyond what it needed to be. What do we do now?
We have no other choice. We fight.
I guess we're fighting. But I don't think they're gonna let me fight this. I think they're just gonna be like, oh no, you know fight. Unless they do.
Wonderful. I can feel the power welling up inside me.
I got the power, and my headset does not have the power. It's actually about to die.
This must be thanks to those allies of yours that I devoured.
Oh, Nozomi's not gonna be happy about
Better
that.
than I expected from them. They were so bland and flavorless.
are my friends you're talking about?
But we can't annihilate the boss, unfortunately. No, I actually don't want to skip this battle. Because they're gonna make me fail.
Time to move. I'll put this to good use. All right, let's get started.
My thing is, I'm not supposed to win this. You know what I mean? Yeah, give me this one.
Chop you to pieces. How about this?
Should be alright.
Nothing we do is even scratching her.
No, 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 no. Hiroko's literally scratching her.
Don't let up! Just keep attacking! We have to avenge the others!
All right, let's get started. Time to move.
I'm sorry, they took away my thing.
Ready whenever.
I got a million of these, so I'm gonna keep using them.
Let's get started.
Which means they probably also would have took away all of our last yells. Which would have sucked.
Chop you to pieces. How about this? This is bad.
Should be alright.
Well then, now you've had your chance. It's time for me to show you my power.
Oh. Yeah, I think she might be cheating.
Use this parasite.
Hey, but we got 300%.
No way. You're all down just like that?
Well, she did 99 damage to most of them.
This doesn't make sense. How can she be so strong?
It was bad enough when we fought her before, but this is unreal.
Absorbing hemoanima must power her up even more than it does for you guys.
Yeah, I was like, is there a world we could defeat her? No, there wasn't. They only give us 2 AP.
Really the best you can do.
We did pretty well. Calm down.
Known all that posturing was just for show. I could devour you all here and now.
But
I think I'm already a match for your secret weapon as I am.
What are you talking about?
Let's end things here for today. I'll let you live. So you can sharpen your skills and make my superior self even more superior someday.
she was like, I want you guys to get better so that when I absorb you, I'll be even better. That is kind of goated, you know what I'm saying? Her laugh echoing across the courtyard, the Supreme Commander simply turned away and walked away. She left herself totally undefended because she knew we couldn't do a thing to stop her. When Vestinus is gone, we revived our fallen allies, went back to our rooms for the day. The sun began to go down, but I didn't feel much like sleeping. The only reason we survived today was because Vestinus had spared us. That was not, she did that on a whim. We might not be so lucky the next time. She can wipe us out pretty much whenever she wants to. As of now, we don't have any way to stand up to her. We need to think of a countermeasure. I won't let anyone else die. Come to think of it, what was with Takumi today? She flew off the handle at Vestinus out of nowhere. Never expected her to get that angry at one of our enemies. She hardly ever took anything seriously last time around. I can't have her charging off so recklessly like that again. I probably should have a talk with her and get her to hold back a little. Oh, we're doing that now? Good, because I was about to end, but I'd like to have this talk. Where are you, Darumi? Oh, she's the first door? I thought she was the last door. Okay, this is Darumi's room right here. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the doorbell.
Huh?
No reply? Maybe she's not here? She mentioned her insomnia before, so she's probably not asleep. But where else should we go? Would she go at this hour, rather? I guess I'll go look for her. Walked around the school, checking in each room. Cafeteria, the garage, the parking lot, the classrooms, the rec room, the war room. I didn't find her in any of those. The place I actually found her was maybe the last place I'd have thought to look. The library. Hey, Darumi, so this is where you've been all this time. Hey, Takumi, what are you doing here so late? Are you setting up a locked room mystery? Who's your victim? Is it me? Of course not. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, right. Do you want a normal answer or a messed up paranoia-inducing one? The normal one. I'm paranoid enough already. I knew you'd say that. It's written all over your face. What can I say? I just get you. So what are you doing? I was doing research. I wanted to see if it was possible to bring the dead back to life. Huh? You mean with a revival-matic? No, I'm trying to find a way that'll work on someone the revival-matic can't fix. You're talking about bringing people back who are already dead? Don't be so... I trailed off as I thought of Moko and the others. They'd all gotten their human animal absorbed, leaving them nothing but dried up husk, unable to be revived so far as we knew. Are you doing this from the members from the other academy?
Hey!
Even if you are, I still don't think something as crazy as that is even possible. I know, right? But so much crazy stuff we've seen actually happen. Weird monsters, special powers, time travel. We're living in some kind of place where normal common sense no longer applies. I figure we can probably find something that breaks the laws of the universe if we just look hard enough. She's not wrong. The boxes of blessings did bring people back. In fact, they bought Darumi back, didn't they? I kind of get where you're coming from, but still. Hey, even if this is a long shot, we'd still be going beyond sci-fi and into full-on fantasy territory, rather. Reality is just way too cruel for that kind of miracle to exist. I know that, but I can't help looking anyway. I can't help thinking, what if? The memory of Darumi charging at Veshna suddenly popped in my head. Darumi, are you feeling guilty because the others died? Now, why would I care about a bunch of people I never met? But they died so I could live, and that's the reason you've been bummed. Oh my gosh. That's the reason you've been so bummed lately. Choices, am I right? Everyone we make splits the universe in two. If you had stayed at the other academy, I'd be dead, and those other guys would still be alive. Maybe, but that's not the choice I made. Wait, I think I might have read that wrong. Maybe, but that's not... No, I did read that right. Okay. Anyway, I'm not doing this because I want to. It's nothing you need to worry about. It's... and it's fun going through all these books, even if I barely understand what any of them say. That's fine, I guess. But how about I help? Who knows? Maybe we really will find a way to bring them all back. For realsies? That'd be great. Most of the stuff in here is way too complicated for me. I pulled up a chair and sat across from Darumi. Grabbing a book from the nearest pile, I began to flip through it, although it didn't make a ton of sense to me either. Could we find a new way to revive everyone like this? Honestly, I wasn't too sure, but it felt like it was worth it to at least look. And while Darumi and I sat in the library, evening turned into night. When it got really dark outside, we decided to come back tomorrow and finally called it a day. I think that is... Give me a place where I can walk, because I will save. I'm still really tired. Must be because I stayed up late with Darumi last night. My body's clocked all out of whack. My body's clock is all out of whack. It's no good to anyone like this. Maybe I'll just sleep through the whole day today. I'll get up when it's night and go to the library again. Stay in bed, resign myself to sleep. It was pretty late by the time I woke up. Definitely felt better, though. I was able to focus on our research just fine. I headed to the library to join Darumi, pick up where we left off. Oh, a wild Takumi appeared. I didn't see you around anywhere today. Not judging or anything. I totally get wanting to shut yourself away from the world and wallow. I wasn't wallowing, just sleeping. You're looking full of energy, though. I know, right? Calling myself an insomniac gives people the wrong idea. Let's just say I'm a micro sleeper instead. I don't think there's much of a difference. Anyway, we're doing more research tonight. Yep. You know, I've been at it for several days now, rather. Every now and then, I still find a book that I can't read at all. Not at all. The words aren't complicated or anything. It's literally, I don't understand the writing. It just looks like random shapes, future and writing. I'm not being an idiot this time. I have actually tried to read these ones rather, and I can't. Could it be a different language? Eito told me something about that the first time around. Humanity was once divided into a different tribes, a number of tribes rather, known as races. Apparently each one spoke a different language. They even have books like that here, huh? That's not the case, though. This is more so not languages of different races. I think it's technically different species. Anyway, I'm thinking we should focus on them from here on. Huh? We're looking for something that goes way beyond conventional knowledge, right? So why waste time with regular books? The weird ones are she's cooking. More likely to have the kind of information we're looking for, don't you think? Is Darumi actually getting pretty smart? I see your point, but if we can't read them... Oh, but some of these books are bound to have pictures and diagrams too, right? Now you're getting it. Come on, let's get searching. After we find something that looks useful, maybe we can find someone to read it for us. Is there anyone out here who can read this stuff? Well, I guess we can worry about that later. The Flame Boy can. Let's focus on finding something first. If we get all the books we can't read together and check them cover to cover... Wow, that's a lot to get through. It'll be fine. All part of the fun of searching for the forbidden knowledge. I just wish we could set up a bunch of candles to give this place the right atmosphere. Maybe a skull or two. Well, can't have everything. Same old Darumi. Even with all of this work to do, I couldn't help but smile. I had a feeling it was going to be a long night. Dude, I'm here for this like little Darumi route. Before I knew it, midnight came and went. A new day began. In day 17. I wonder if this will also lead back to the boxes. You know what I mean? Feeling sleepy, Takumi? We can do this during the day instead if that's easier for you. No, that's okay. I'd rather get it done sooner so it won't take up all my time. You're a real straight shooter, huh? It's no wonder you're the team leader. Somehow I don't feel like I've been much of a leader lately. He's not wrong. Well, everyone's still kind of prickly towards you, huh? Don't worry. Well, not everybody. You, Tsubasa, and... Takamaru aren't, but I digress. I'm just spewing whatever comes to my head, by the way. You don't have to take anything I say seriously. I'm starting to wonder about that. Huh? I wonder what this book's deal is. Darumi was flickering through the pages of another written in a language, a strange language. Lots of weird pictures in this one. Maybe it's myths and legends or something? Check out this page with the drawing with the weird boxes on it. What's this all about? I don't know. It's probably nothing to do with raising the dead. Best to leave it alone. Okie dokie, back into the pile it goes. Oh, man, we didn't even get a thing. Oh, with the weird boxes in? Oh, never mind. That drawings of the weird boxes. Oh, no. That is kind of what they needed. So this isn't going to have to do with the boxes of blessings. I take it all back, So it was with the night looking through the book after book for clues. We didn't find anything useful that night, but there was plenty we hadn't checked. It was still too soon, rather, to think about throwing in the towel. At some point, we realized the sun had come up. We took that as a sign it was enough for one day. We went back our separate ways. I'm so tired. I've been more active at night than during the day lately. Needed to sleep, but I also wanted to stop my internal rhythms from getting thrown off too much. So I decided to do something in the morning and rest afterwards. Okay, now we are at a point where I can save. We can look at the gallery, and we can end our episode. I'm actually really enjoying this little Darumi route, if that's what you want to call it. I already know what our... Look, let me talk about it. I don't know where this thing is, but I know what our event is going to be. I know what our thing is. Oh, it's got to be around here somewhere, actually. There. That's certainly 1,000,000% our thumbnail. 1,000%. Darumi will probably be in the white space over there, but this is our thumbnail, 1,000,000%. So this little Darumi route is interesting. I am kind of curious as to what they are going to find potentially to help them. Maybe it'll be a ritual, because we saw other rituals from books. The library has contained a bunch of just like, hey, this is what we're gonna try this route. Ferb, I know we're gonna do this route kind of things, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of curious as to what they find here. But I think this route kind of doubles down on something that Darumi exhibits in another route, in the killing game route actually. The guilt of somebody else dying for her specifically resonates strong with her character. And I think that's something that's like said like very, very, very like quickly and then never like really dug deep into, but I think that's such a strong character trait to have for someone who is obsessed with killing games and always says like, oh, maybe I'll die first, etc., etc. Even a character who in this very route said, oh, you know what, I was just about to give in and say, you know what, yeah, maybe I'll just die to her. And then going through and saying, you know, at the end of the day, I am afraid of dying, you know? I thought that was like top notch for Darumi's character, not for nothing. So I'm really enjoying Darumi during this route. I don't know how this is going to play out and what it's going to end up with. I don't know how many endings this is going to go on, and I don't know how many days this is going to go on, but I am going to enjoy it for the time that we have it. We got ourselves a little real, like, actual Darumi route. And it felt like the killing game route was a Darumi route, but apparently we got even more Darumi route on our hands. So, we are going to end now because we are getting a little bit heavier than what I wanted to be, but in terms of time, but it is what it is. Until next time, I'm taking off to Lu Flight Crew. 64 endings. Thank you for watching. We're not almost there, but we are getting close to that almost there. Once we get into the 70s, I'm like, oh, we're getting close, baby. For right now, though, mid-60s, I'm loving it. I hope we get one ending at least next time. I don't know if we will. We will see. To Lu Flight Crew, thank you for watching.